Hello! Good evening, good evening. Thanks for being here. Perfect, I'm here with Miles. This is Miles' first time on the channel.
Hello everybody.
But you've played with Plastic Crackheads
Yes.
a few times.
Yeah.
And Miles is a big watcher of the channel as well, so thank you so much for coming on.
No problem at all.
And thank you for bringing the Eldar, because we haven't had too much Eldar on this channel. I made a bad joke about Kev being bad at Eldar.
I did hear that.
And then I was like, shit, it's Kev watching. This is very similar to the list you won the RTT with.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's obviously had to be changed because of the totally outrageous nerfs that Games Workshop decided to put in.
Okay. Can you run us roughly through just...
Yep. So it's 2 patrols. First patrol on screen at the moment is the Avatar with a Warlock Skyrunner and a pair of a Farseer Skyrunner. He's got Doom and Fortune and the Kurnos' Bow, which is a mortal wound spitting pistol.
Okay. What's the range on that?
18.
18. Okay, well.
3 shots, and basically if he wounds, it's immortal.
Okay, cool.
2 Warlock Farseers just to do a little bit of Embolden Horrify, which is a leadership and fight first, fight last mechanic.
Okay.
He's got, in that patrol, there's 5 Rangers, 2 units of 6, so there's the Rangers, 2 units of 6 Dire Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing fancy about them, they've just, the Exarch has got the double guns,
Sure.
so that's 21 shots, strength 4 minus 2 that it goes out at, and then if I
Okay.
roll 6s, it's minus 4.
Yeah.
So the big thing, I'll just go in with that, is I'm running Hail of Doom, which is if I roll a 6 to hit with a shuriken weapon, it becomes a 6 to wound, so I get my extra AP.
Okay.
The nerf that they put in is you used to be able to run 2 custom Craft World effects, which was I could then ignore all light cover. They've taken that away, so all you can do is Hail of Doom.
Okay.
Into fast attacks, 3 Shining Spears. The Exarch has been buffed up. He's got the Shuriken Cannon underneath. He's got a Shimmer Shield for a 4+ invulnerable, a Paragon Saber which gives him extra attack and re-roll all wounds and attacks with a chance to do mortals on 5+ on the wounds.
Okay.
Also 5 War Spiders.
Yeah.
Yep, again the Exarch has got double, I'll remember the name in a minute, but basically that's 6 die 6 shots, strength 6 minus 2 coming out.
Okay.
They can do shenanigans of move faster and flee 6 inches if you declare them as a target of a charge.
Okay.
2 individual D cannons at the back, 24 inches, strength 12 minus 4, die 6 plus 2, indirect fire.
Yeah. The indirect fire is pretty nasty. Well,
It is, but your whirlwind could do some significant work today. I'm only toughness 3 in the majority of my army.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, into the second patrol we have Jane Czar, who is here just to be a phoenix because it's a really nice miniature.
And she grants obsec to...
So she grants obsec to the Howling Banshees. She has obsec herself.
Does she? Okay.
Little things, so she'll cause people that are in combat to fight last. What else has she got? There's a couple of other bits that will come into when I cover the Howling Banshees, but that's the main difference for her, and she can only take 3 wounds at a time in effect.
Oh right, so so you need to kill
And
her
there's a
in 2
chance
doses.
that I've got a strat to bring her back from death.
Okay.
4+, so it's not as good as Celestine. A Warlord.
Just sneak that in there, did you?
Yeah, I know. Warlord is the Farseer. He's got Fateful Divergence, which is a +1 CP back, and Guide for some extra rerolls for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
2 Warlocks at the back have got Protect Jinx to do some shenanigans with either your saves or mine.
Okay.
Another 5 Rangers. I've got to have those troop choices. 5 Howling Banshees. The Exarch is again pumped up. She's got Crone Scream, which is the relic, and I'll explain both those relics in a minute. She's got Mirror Sword, so she's basically 10 attacks, punting out to you with 2 damage.
2 damage. The Banshees have something as well when they charge. Is it like I
Yeah.
fight last?
So when the Banshees charge you, you fight last,
Mhm.
and they get +1 to wound. and you're -1 to hit them anyway.
Okay.
The difference with Jane Zar is it doesn't matter if she charges or not. If you're within engagement range, she makes you 5 blast.
Okay.
Elites, 5 Wraith Blades, so they are quite tough. They're mini dreadnoughts, so -1 damage,
Yeah.
4+ invulnerable, and axes, which give them, I think it's either strength 7, I think it is, -3.
-3, 2 damage from those axes,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Beside those, a mere 5 Swooping Hawks, which are Colin's favourite models.
Yeah.
Move 14, 20 shots from the unit, auto wound on 6s, no AP, but once they've shot, they can then appear anywhere on the table outside the 9 inches of somebody.
Yes.
And then finally in the back, we've got a Viper with a Shuriken Cannon. Okay, let's pretend that's a Shuriken Cannon, because I appear to have forgotten to bring the Shuriken Cannon.
That's okay.
And Warwalker with twin Shuriken Cannons. The Rangers and the Warwalker can all advance position, a bit like your Inquisitors.
Sure.
Crone Screen is a relic which on the charge gives me die 3 plus the number of charges I've done, mortal wounds, 1 use. So if I charge twice and then on my 3rd charge use it would be die 3 plus 3, but generally use it straight off.
Okay.
Yeah, so on the 1st charge it's die 3 plus 1 because she's charged once. And then the Shining Spears Exarch has Kane's Lance, which on a 4 plus does a couple of mortal wounds and makes whoever's he's charged 5 last. But it's 50-50.
Yeah, I can see why you won a tournament with this then.
Yeah.
It seems pretty nasty.
Yes.
A lot of fight last, a lot of
there's
AP coming out.
The biggest thing about it is every unit has something special about it, which makes it a little bit harder to keep on top of.
Okay. Well, we'll play by intent, so if you forget something...
Yeah, no problem.
That. DTM says, what a fun-looking Eldar army. An MSU mismatch of everything is fun to play against and as. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like a cool army. It's beautifully painted as well, like...
Considering that's dry brushed everything.
Don't say that. Alright, I'll give you... My army's going to be a lot simpler than that to go over. We have a Sanguinary Priest. He does the standard with a jump pack.
Yeah.
He's 12-inch move, 6 up, shrug within 3, and he's got Rights of War, so he's granting OBSEC to units within 6.
Okay.
Core units, sorry. Core and characters, because it gives them to himself. So the only thing that I have that is not core, or a character, I guess, is the Whirlwind.
I think the Dreadnoughts core.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have there's actually only 1 invulnerable save in this entire army, can you believe it? Because Andrew was like, I'm going to turn off all your invuns. I've got 1. I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
But saying that your Sanguinary Guard with a 2+ is still pretty potent.
Yeah, they're in Armour of Contempt. Alright, so we've got Mephiston, who's got Blood Boil, which is basically a targeted smite.
Yep.
He can Unleash Rage, which is any Blood Angel squad within 12 can get exploding 6s, and he can fly 12 inches. That's his 3 powers, and obviously 2 denies. We've got the Captain on the bike, who is running Armour Indomitus, which gives him a 2-up save. Once per game, when I need to make saves, I can activate a 3-up invulnerable save for that phase. I don't need to activate the save until you've done all your wound rolls and stuff and I know what I have to take. He also has a Thunderhammer and Infernal Pistol. He also has Gift of Foresight, giving him a reroll of a hit, a wound, and a save every turn. Sorry, not battle round. So I can
is that a choice of those or
all 3?
Oh, that's good.
So basically, I can, when shit hits the fan, I can go on a 3-up invulnerable save and I get 1 free reroll. So if I CP it, I'm getting 2. And then his final power is Master of the Codex. That's in my command phase. On a 4-up, I'll gain a command point. We then have 3 squads of Sanguinary Guard, and they're how long I've had the billboard, asked Rezio. Andrew made this for me a while ago. It's pretty cool. We never seem to figure it into the games though.
I didn't wonder what that was.
He damaged it and everything to make it look like it was cool. So
that's good.
It's 3 squads of Sanguinary Guard. There's 6, a 6, and a 7. They're all like 80% swords, 20% axes. Both 6s have a single Infernal Pistol, that's your Melta Pistol. The 7 has 2 Infernal Pistols. The 7 will be in Deep Strike.
Yep.
Or Death from Above, I think it's called. Death Company with 4 Thunderhammers and 1 guy with a chainsword. Squad of Assault Intercessors, squad of Incursors, another squad of Incursors, 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, both with the plasma cannons, the underslung onslaught cannons, the double Stormbolter, and then the rocket pods. Rocket pods are +1 to hit against flying units, so that might actually be good against a few of your guys.
Yeah.
And then finally just the Whirlwind with its the crappy gun,
It's the
but
2x6 shots that you can stretch.
Yeah. 2d6 shots and like a suppression fire, which sounds like I'm going to need to use it because you have a lot of fight last.
Yeah. The biggest one for me is the spell to put fight last on if I need to.
Okay, so we are playing on map 31 today, which is Tide of Conviction. Once I find it,
I've got it here.
just put it in front of the camera if you're not familiar with it. Tide of Conviction, it's this one with the 6 objectives, and it's kind of offset to the side. The special mission rules is, in this mission, a player only receives Battleforge command points if they control the objective in their deployment zone. So you have to do that. It's Control 2, Control 3, Control more. And finally, at the end of the battle, each player scores 4 victory points if they control the objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone, and 2 if they control either of the objective markers in their opponent's territory, which is essentially the 2 in their half of the board. So 8 points up for grabs at the end of the game there, which is a lot. At the end of each player's first turn, second and third turn, the player whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they control at least 1 objective in their opponent's territory. So the trick is to get max on that primary plus, I guess, is hold 1 in your opponent's territory for a couple of turns, and then so I actually think there's an advantage to going second on this map, because you can then just jump in and take potentially 8 points, I guess. So we'll roll off to see which deployment zone. We are playing on a symmetrical map overhead, so it shouldn't make too much difference. It's still 1. So you can pick which, if you're the attacker or the defender. Are you putting anything into deep strike? Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to decide that. So the warp spiders can start naturally in deep strike, and I'm just seeing if I'm going to spend. So if you go first, you can do the advanced move for the Death Company, can't you?
Yes, I can do a 12-inch pre-game move within
but
for 1
can't
CP.
move within 9 inches of anybody, is that correct?
I don't think that's a thing, no. They can just 12-inch move wherever the hell they want.
So they can move right up to somebody
if there's someone in the middle of the board, yeah.
Okay.
Haven't actually really had anyone have stuff in the middle of the board against me, but no, I think it's just they can just do a 12-inch move because they have jump packs, basically.
Okay.
It makes it tricky to deploy against me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They must end that move more than 9 inches away from enemy models.
Okay.
But then, I mean, if I go first, I'll then be on top of them because I've got another 12 to go. Right.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Because they can fly. They can fly over, but not charge through. Okay. I'll deploy first.
That's good to know.
I'll.
Yeah, there might be some advantage to pushing some units forward to try and screen the board, I guess. Cool. Is the betting on? It should be, but you know what the betting bot is like. It decides to take the night off half the time.
I will deploy first, and I will have some jiggly fun. So, what I'm going to say is that the aim is for them to be just over the 2 inches back from the wall, so you can't contact the wall.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Instead of the old, I'm going to be an inch back, or whatever
I'm now going to be 2 inches back. Yeah.
So that you have to come through the wall. That should be.
If you're playing on this terrain, it's 2 inches from the terrain piece, not the wall.
Okay.
Because. Oh no!
No, it'll be from the wall, won't it?
It'll be for the wall because that's where
you
I
have
am.
to come through the wall.
You're right.
That's fine.
If you want to fight back, you would need to be within 1 inch of the terrain piece. That would be how it works. So, like, if you were stupid enough, I guess, to put a guy more than 1 inch from the terrain piece, but within 2 inches of the wall, I could actually fight you and you couldn't fight back. You need to be within 1 inch of the wall to be allowed to get that 2 inches to fight back. Does that make sense?
It does. I thought if you were both through that, they're both counted both ways. But we'll work out as we go along.
I guess I'll just show.
Yeah.
Show you what we came up right. So like, let's say this guy was.
Is this you coming this with Andrew?
Yeah. Let's say this guy was 1.1 inch from the wall, right?
Yep.
Sorry, 1.1 inch from this bit of terrain.
Yep.
But and then let's say, for example, this guy touching was within 2 inches of him.
Yeah.
I could fight you because I'm within 2, because you would be 1.1 from this wall. You are not within 1, so you don't get the 2 inches. Does that
I
make
thought
sense?
you still got the 2 inches, even though because you were both going through the obscuring terrain.
Only if your guys behind are within 1.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So it's not as bad as everybody's made it out to.
I don't think it's that much of an issue.
Alright. So I guess I will do the same thing where my guys are hopefully 2 inches from this wall here. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Well.
Oh, the bot's decided to come back. Cool. Alright, good evening guys. Thank you for tuning in. And like I said, Mile, you said you might be a little bit rusty on this army because you've been playing knights.
Yeah, I will. It won't slow the game down. I'll refer to anything just to make sure that it's all kosher.
Okay, but it's good to play against a list that's done reasonably well. Well enough to win an RTT is pretty good, I think. I haven't done that yet.
I've not seen what the WTC ruling is.
They're
ignoring it.
WTC ruling is the same as it was before, which means if you said you were 1.1 inch away,
you couldn't be attacked unless they.
No, they play like this wobbly model thing where you would just imagine that your guys are like half in.
That's
you would
fine.
fight.
Yeah.
As normal, and I guess if you kill a single guy, then you can push into that space and then they can fight back. I actually kind of like the WTC ruling.
This particular ruling helps knights because I was sick of running around buildings because people were 1.1 inches away.
Yeah.
Whereas this means that.
But, I mean, I guess the question is, why would you not be 1.1 away? Do you know what I mean? Like, why would you not put them?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a squad of incursors here as well.
Okay. So these are individual units.
Oh yeah, they deploy as...
Well, because I don't need to field them as I can field them in up to 3s, but I tend to field them as single units just because it's an extra deployment drop.
Okay.
And I've got no particular stratagems that benefit from them being together.
I was going to say, I don't really have any disadvantage to deploying my whirlwind now, so I guess it'll just go here.
The unit is within 1 inch of the tree. Yeah, that's what I thought, that if it passes through.
Both units are engagement range. If the units are within 2 inches of each other, either unit is within 1 inch of the terrain. Oh, really?
I think it's the classic, if you can fight me, I can fight you.
Okay, I thought it was
and
you had to have your unit within 1 as well.
The only thing I saw was there's that janky one of, I could fight you from here, and then if I move with my consolidation to here, then all of a sudden you can't fight me back because you're out of an inch.
Yeah, which is janky. Sorry, you put down...
So I put down the second of the 2D cannons.
Okay.
When do you declare characters for your secondary? Have you...
After deployment.
After deployment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm taking Blade of Sanguinius for the first time ever. If you hadn't... We didn't mention secondaries, but I'm doing Behind Enemy Lines, Raise the Banners, and Blade of Sanguinius, and Miles is doing...
Retrieve Nephilim data, Psychic Interrogation, and The Hidden Path.
Yeah. So for the hidden path, are you supposed to have chosen one of my objectives?
No, I choose it in my command phase.
Your
my
first
command phase.
All right, cool.
I'll
Good to know.
find a marker to put on it.
There's those. Oh. You could use the green one or something.
Yeah, I'll use the green. There's a spare green one. I don't know if have you lost a load of the white ones.
With Andrew, they get put in random places.
I'll use something that'll stand out from your ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use that because then I've got other markers for the...
Cool. Alright, let's go to Sangre Guard down here.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in, Axel. Yeah, this is my first time ever taking Blade. I figured I'd take it for fun. It's probably going to be Mephiston that's going to go for the it's probably going to be Mephiston that's going to go for it. Why not? Let's have some fun tonight, huh? Other 6-man square Sangre Guard are going in this corner.
Did I ever finish telling you about teleport striking reserves?
You said the warp spiders.
I will spend the 1 CP to put those into webway strike.
Really
sorry. Yeah, I did think to myself, have I actually said that?
It's okay.
Okay, first unit of Dire Avengers.
When I played Kev, he took a 10-man squad of Wraith Blades and dropped them down right in the centre of the board.
They're tough.
But
that's 450 points. If you weren't fielding an avatar, I could sploosh points like that.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't mind 5-man Terminator squads. I think like 10-man, it's just too many too slow models, if that makes sense.
Well, that's why I'm teleport striking those.
Yeah. I'm going to put one of my dreadnoughts here.
Steve's believing he's lost out on points, I think.
The bot, Steve. I did click last week that Chaos won, but oh shit, loads of people have bet tonight. 7,700 points in the bot. I don't know. I guess I need to buy or figure out how to get a good chat bot because the one I've got seems like it just takes a night off.
There's another unit of Dire Avengers.
You have a lot. Do you know what? Grinding down might have been a good pick. You have a lot of units.
Yeah. It's partly because it's all of the models that I've got, and I kind of like I like fielding lots of units because I don't really like painting hundreds of the same miniature. I did fantasy. I used to compete down at the doubles at Nottingham, and I used to paint literally units of 30 of this and 30 of that. And when I got into 40k, I said to myself, I'm not doing that anymore.
24 inches on these guys, on the D cannons.
Correct.
What's their move?
4 or 5.
And they're heavy, so there's.
Yeah, they're little vehicles, so.
So -1 if they move?
Vehicle. Where are we? It's a vehicle, so vehicles don't get penalties for
moving. Okay.
Moving and shooting.
Okay.
6 inches, sorry. They don't tend to move very far, if I'm honest.
1 second, I'm just going to position my guys.
So, 12-inch pre-move, was it, or 9-inch, did you say? 12-inch.
12.
So to the middle of the board, then they've got a 12-inch move, and then a charge.
Yeah.
They can't advance the charge, can they?
No, they can't advance the charge. It's a tough one.
For your teleport striking unit, I do have a weird Eldari spec scan type thing.
Okay. How does it work? Sorry.
So I pick a unit within 12 inches of a Farseer, and that unit can fire if it's within 18 inches of what you're bringing on.
Cool. Any penalties to hit or anything like that, or it can just?
No, it's just like an spec scan, so it's just going to shoot at you.
Right, I'm just going to put these guys they're like an inch back there because I think we're about 30 inches apart. So I assume that if you
24, probably.
Yeah. So I think you can get to the wall. So by putting them just back that 1 inch there, I think you're not going to be in range with the D cannons.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
you've got a dragon there.
There wasn't a whole heap of good picks into this Eldar army because the only thing that I thought I could maybe pick was Assassinate, but I thought I'd take
have the Banshees on.
I thought I'd take Blade for a bit of fun. Right, priest will start next to the death company.
Shining Spears can start over here. You can't have much more left.
3 units. I'm going to start my bike captain here.
Sweeping Hawks can start over here.
We're very obscured from each other. Yeah, I think whoever goes second has got an advantage.
I'd like to go, well, other than your death company coming and killing something, second is better for me.
Alright. Fiston's going to start here.
Jane will start over here next to the Banshees.
Okay.
How far can your Dreadnought move?
8.
So it'll get out to about there. Okay.
We're just in deployment, Hydra. Good evening, thanks for tuning in.
Squeeze her in there, should be fine.
Alright, Assault Intercessors. Gonna start. Check something. Yeah, I think they're going to start over here. Okay, I just have one dreadnought to do.
Okay. Pair of Warlocks can start over here. Might be some space to squeeze them in there.
Perfect. Alright, this dreadnought's just going to start here.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, I should have taken grind me down. You got like
1 million units.
You've got 2 off the board and like 3 more to put down. Wow.
Still get rid of
Eldar can be pesky though. I put 7 Sanguinary Guard into reserve. Miles put 5 Web.
5 Warp Spiders
Warp
and
Spiders.
5 Wraith Blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could put some kind of little nuclear bomb behind that building, it would be quite painful.
I mean, I do have Orbital Barrage, but no one ever uses it.
Well, that's the same as Eldritch Storm now. Nobody's ever going to use that again.
Because, I mean, with Orbital Barrage you get a turn to walk out the way.
So these Rangers are going to go right up near the wall.
Okay.
So let me just confirm the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
What's obscuring?
Everything that's over 5 inches is obscuring. If you're touching it, though,
You can see through.
you can see through it and you can get the
Including
cover.
these ones, you can
No,
see through.
only if you can see through it.
Yeah, that's okay. Happy with
And
that.
these in the middle will be. I mean, it didn't really show on the tournament layout what it's supposed to be. I assume that we'll play them as like barricades or something. But let's just double check. Or they might be like, they might just be -1 to shoot over. They are ruined walls. So they're just dense cover. So -1 if you shoot over it. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing armor save or anything like that.
Death Company Thunderhammers.
Yes.
So we're looking at what, 20 attacks, strength
8.
Strength 8.
-3 because I've got a priest next to them, 3 damage.
That will be, so they get that -1 from starting next to the priest. So when they leap across the board,
You do that in the command phase.
so it's
so
one
if
of
I
those.
daisy chain them,
so
back,
28. So 20 attacks, strength 8, -3.
3 damage. They pretty much kill. If they get in, they'll kill anything. I guess the question is, what are they going to reach? That's going to be the tricky part.
Okay.
Don't often see that avatar placed 1 millimeter from the edge of the board, but I mean, I guess the Death Company are doing their job.
Well, to be honest with you, I should have put him next to James R, both of them in the middle. Then I could have heroicked into you, given you fight last.
Oh yeah.
But I placed her earlier.
All right.
I'll do this now because it's the start of the first turn, effectively, just so I can see these. We'll have no 4s, so we don't need 1s and 2s. So I'll re-roll 2 1s. None of that's really what I need. So I'm going to keep Psychic, the 2 saves,
Yeah.
and I don't really need those, and I'll keep the wound. Not that I really need the wound. Okay.
Okay, and now I guess I have to put Blade of Sanguinius. You've got 2 Farseer characters in here?
So there's these 2 are Farseers with a spear.
Mhm.
This one with a pistol is, sorry, they're Warlocks. That's a Farseer.
Okay,
And those are also Warlocks.
and they're squad of warlocks, or they're individual?
Yeah, so when you buy 1, he becomes a character and he's twice the cost. When you buy 2, they're a unit. Or more.
Okay.
So they're both units, those
so they're
Warlocks.
not. So they aren't characters. Okay.
No.
Okay, so I have to pick one of your characters.
2 over on this side. So there's the Farseer and Jane's are.
Well, it's not going to make sense to go next to her where she fights last, is it?
No. Then you've got the Avatar, and then you've got the Farseer.
The Farseer's on the bike.
Yeah, he's the one with this little pistol.
This little pistol. I really want to go after a character on a bike, to be brutally honest with you.
He only moves 16 or 22 if he has advances.
Yeah, only. I'll be chasing him around the game though.
Are you familiar with Battle Focus and Strands of Fate?
I know that you can get these dice have become auto 6s.
So these are auto 6s, and unlike Miracle, I can just use them. And Battle Focus is if I don't advance, when I shoot, I can then roll a die 6 and then move that after I've shot.
Yeah.
So there are penalties. I can't. It's reduced if I try and go through terrain,
Yeah, I
but
remember that.
it's a. Or if I advance, I can still shoot with assault and pistol without penalty.
Okay, I'm going to. I think I'm going to pick this Farseer. Or am I going to pick? I'm kind of tempted to pick the Avatar because I mean, the Avatar is to come close. Could be Mephiston against the Avatar. I mean, will I kill the Avatar in melee? I think I'll kill him. I can't kill him with anything else. So yeah, I'll pick your Avatar.
Okay, Mephiston versus Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's
We'll
that's ballsy, right?
DTM. Those
Travel, like
dice are only used for the Strands of Fate.
Okay. All right. So we're going to roll off to see who goes first, and I do think it's you.
Okay. Not what I was after.
All right. 1 sec. Am I going to pre-game move here?
Is it a stratagem for them?
Yes. I think I'm actually not going to pre-game move them. Or will I go this way? It all depends on where we need to be to get 30 inches from those. I Yeah, no, I think I'm going to leave them where they are.
Okay. That's my hidden path.
Okay.
I only had a choice of 2.
Yep.
The other one's right in the middle. So that was my command phase, effectively. 1 CP each.
Yes, correct.
Did you spend 1 CP for my warp strike? You did. So
Yeah.
3 and 2. Okay. Let's do some movement. Are they any further back than that? Do I need to go any further?
Straighten up a bit. I think you're okay.
That's fine. I'll probably move it forward to you anyway. Okay.
One of those ones where it's horribly on the edge. Need to invent a laser with a...
Yeah.
What's the blade of Sanguinius? The Avatar. Because why would it not be Burgosaurus? Come on.
That's Assault Intercessors, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's give you something to shoot back at.
Oh.
So I should be able to see those. Yeah.
Right, you got like 1 minute on the betting because the first turn has started, and if you aren't going to enjoy tonight's stream, then please hit the like button as well because that really does help out.
Let's challenge. Helen Banshees will advance.
Okay.
12. So I've moved him out just enough to see your guys.
Yep, sure.
Um,
Andrew said I had to be scared of one of your walkers, so I guess we'll see.
no, the only thing you should be scared. I didn't bring in Wraith Lord.
Oh yeah, the Wraith Lord, the D-cannon, the Wraith Lord's nice.
Yeah, I just didn't. I couldn't fit him in. 4 for Jane. Rangers will move back slightly, and the Dire Avengers can away. So they will move back to here. Nothing's visible, and the Dire Avengers will move forward a little bit. There's one more of your dice.
Nope,
It's
thanks.
over here. I'll give you Faithful Guide. Nothing really. Are they visible? Are they close enough to be visible? Through the building?
I mean,
Are they up against the edge?
There's enough on the terrain, yeah, that you
Okay.
can see 4 of them.
That's fine. They will move to the edge to be able to shoot you then.
Okay.
Move forward a teeny bit. In fact, he'll move into the gap in the middle because it's not like he's a coward or anything. Edge forward a teeny bit just to make sure you are within 24.
Okay.
Avatar will advance.
What's an Avatar's moving on me?
10.
10. Okay.
What's the range on the Dreadnought?
36.
Huge for all of them.
Pardon?
Is it all for all weapons? Is it 36?
Just the plasma is 36.
Okay.
The rest is 24.
Okay, well let's move across here. Yeah, let's move across there for a minute. Okay. You got the same big guy behind there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That we can handle. Yeah. You will become very familiar with what these are about to do.
Sure. I think I know what they're about to do, but it's okay.
Viper. Let's move over just so we can see your guys.
Sure.
Do I be very aggressive for no reason whatsoever? No, not yet. So they will come forward, so the warlocks will come forward slightly. Need to be. Don't think so. He's going to need to be where that is. You happy? You can see your guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
sure.
They will stay where they are. Move back ever so slightly. That's everything moved.
Okay.
Let's do a bit of psychic. We will start with the Farseer over there casting Fateful Divergence to try and get a CP, which he does. 1 CP to me, please.
Cool. It's a handy power to have.
Yeah. He'll then cast Guide. No, he won't cast Guide. Okay, that's him done. Okay, over in the far corner, we'll cast Protect Jinx with the 2-foot warlocks. They don't. Okay. We'll then go for Doom, which I'll use my psychic dice.
Okay.
So that's a 6. So cast on an 11. So I will Doom your incursors in there. So let's re-roll all wounds.
Reroll wounds, okay.
I will then cast Fortune, which I do, and I will put that on. Not that much shooting, but it's enough. I'll put it on the Viper. No, sorry, I'll put it on the Farseer.
Okay.
So I can't put it on that. And then finally, Embolden Horrify from the 2 warlocks on bikes. No. They're both fired.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to shooting. Warwalker into these guys.
Sure. What guns does it have?
2 shuriken cannons. Within range. 3s, strength 6.
Okay.
3 to 1. So one is
six?
yeah. So one is at -1. and the other one is at -3, 2 damage each.
Alright, so I'm in cover.
Yeah.
So ignore the -1.
Yeah.
+1 for being in cover.
Yeah.
Sorry, +1 from armor of contempt, basically.
2s.
So 2 on the first guy. Fine. And then
4s.
4 on the second guy. No, so he takes 2 damage.
The Rangers
Mm-hmm.
into Death Company.
Yep.
-1 because they moved with heavy weapons, so hitting on 3s. They're not shuriken weapons. Strength 4.
So 4s.
2 wounds and 2 mortal wounds because
Okay.
they're sniper rifles.
The wounds are minus what?
I
Sorry?
don't think that's it. Shows you how often I shoot with the
Rangers.
with the Rangers. They're -1.
Alright, so +1 from cover, ignore -1 from armor of contempt. So saving on 2s twice, and then 6s for the mortals. Oh, saves 1. Takes a mortal. I'll put it on the chainsword guy.
Both D cannons into the unit. There's 5, isn't there? In the unit.
The unit that's 5, yes.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. D-cannons are how many shots again?
It's die 3 each.
And they are hitting on 3s, is it?
Yeah. So
And
it'll be because it's indirect. It will be hitting on 4s,
Yeah.
and then you get +1 to save, don't you, from indirect?
Yeah, I'm going to play something on these guys. I think I'm going to play... I can play Smokescreen and make it 5s to hit, or I can play Transhuman and make it 4s to wound. Or I could play both. But I'll play Smokescreen, so I'll make it 5s to hit. So 1 CP.
Okay. So number of shots. Are you happy if I roll both at the same
Yeah.
time, even though they're a separate unit? So 2 shots, 1 hits,
Okay.
and it does not wound.
Maybe it was a valuable CP. It feels like it wasn't, but the mics are picking up the AC. Alright, 1 sec. Just put the AC off. Just hold it up. We'll put it back on later.
Okay, we'll fire with the Warlock. With the Farseer. So he's going to use the Kernos pistol.
This is the mortal wound pistol.
Yep. So hits on 2s. Oh god. And then it's strength 5, so wound on 3s.
Yep.
So that's just 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
He will then battle focus the heck out of there. 3 inches. Which isn't that far.
The battle focus used to be an auto 6 or something. Is
Uh,
that what it was? No, it was, or it used to.
I can't remember what it was for them, if I'm honest. I don't know if I'm going to get. He's only at 3, which isn't far enough to get him right the way out the way. Okay. The Swooping Hawk's next.
Mm-hmm.
20 shots, 3s to hit.
What strength is their weapon?
Strength 4.
Okay, how about these transhuman?
So those are auto wounds. And then 4s to wound.
You can do all these, can you?
Yep, so all of these will get re-rolled. Well, when I say all of these, just that one. So,
So what saves?
12. Normal save though.
Alright, so saving on 2s.
Yep.
1 dice.
Who do I want next? Okay. They will then decide to vanish. And they're going to go all the way back here again.
Okay.
I normally hide them a really long way away from everybody, but last one is the Viper into the same guys.
Okay.
So 4 little shots and then 3 big shots. Little shots. One's a wound. One again. Strength 4, so 1 at -1, which is 2+, and then these 2 are at -3.
So 4s.
1 damage each.
Yeah, so another guy.
And then the Shuriken Cannon, all 3 hit. Strength 6, 2, -1.
2s again then, right?
Yep.
Ouch.
2 damage from that one.
Apparently you're going to knock all the other models around.
CP.
You had Doom on there, do you not get to reroll that one?
Apologies, I always forget that. No, it doesn't do anything. 24-inch threat range?
Well, 25. Yeah,
so
24
outside
because...
of that, so that's fine. Yeah, can't get into that. Okay, so I don't think I need to waste anything on that. So they've all shot and moved. They can't... sorry, do you mind if I do the battle focus for the Rangers?
Sure.
No, nothing. Because they're in area terrain, it's -3.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe that's the end of the shooting phase.
Is there a charge?
No.
No, don't
No.
think so.
Just the morale check for you, I believe.
Yeah, no minus to morale, right?
No, nothing
No,
fancy.
it's not.
I didn't get the spell off.
Alright, so leadership 8, -3, so not 6. So 1. Cool. Do you score anything?
Let's have a think. So I didn't do retrieve because I completely forgot about that. Nothing for hidden path because I'm not in it, and I didn't do psychic interrogation.
If you had
because
a
I wasn't
unit that
really
could retrieve, I'm fine for you to just put a marker next to it.
well, in which case the Dire Avengers can do it.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just say
Yeah.
1 quadrant. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we both get a command point.
Yes.
3 and 4. And on a 4+, I'll get another one. Nope.
Yeah, that's correct, DTM. But I can't see, especially nowadays in Nephilim, I can't see anybody really wasting the point on that.
I think I have a plan.
Is your plan to concede?
Oh, you're a funny guy. It's not the plan. Plan is to drop the tape measure on the floor like an idiot. Right.
There you go.
Okay, so he's easily going to be able to get a couple of pop shots because he can move 8. So may as well start bringing some part into that avatar because we have to kill it. So I'm going to give Chakra Master rerolls to that Dreadnought then.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to do anything else? I can put the Death Company into Assault Doctrine. How far away am I here? 16, give or take. Oh, and from those guys.
Take a bit closer towards you if you're after them, back there. Inside.
16. Okay, so I could probably kill the Banshees, which might actually be worth doing. I kill the Banshees. I'll probably put some serious hurt on the Warwalker as well. What's the... Banshees don't have great armour, do they? Just like a 3-up, 1 wound, toughness 3 or something?
Most of mine are, most of the Aspect Warriors are 4+, with a 5+ invuln.
Okay, so if I hit them with Sanguinary Guard guns, they're going to straight away be on 5 or plus.
You -2.
-1.
-1. Yeah, so even with cover, if I could get that, I'd be
Oh, you would
3+.
get the cover, so you're a 4.
So, yeah.
I mean, the
You're
Sanguinary Guard...
-1 to shoot them or attack them in general, just because they're special.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes, DTM. Tournament players that field max meta units are what cause everything to change.
Yeah, it always is the case though, isn't it?
9 bikes with shuriken cannons is a lot of damage, especially if you guide them.
Right. These guys are going to push up and touch this objective. May as well put 4 of them into cover.
I just realised, was that the Death Company? Did I kill anybody? Oh no, I
You
only
wounded a guy, yeah. He's going to move forward 8 to here. These 2 guys are, I feel like they're not long for this world, but can get on the objective. So I'll put 1 on the objective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring this squad in here, but they'll be, just, they're not in the cover, just behind it. Bring my bike captain forward 10 inches as well, I think. Well, actually, bike captain's going to advance because then he can move 20. He's going to come round to here. Is that wise? No, around to here.
Yes, Reziel, it's a Hail of Doom list. It allows me to roll less dice.
These guys are going to move forward to 6. We're just going to have 1 guy come out, and I actually think these guys can touch the objective from underneath. So
yeah.
They're going to touch from underneath. This dreadnought is going to move 8 about here. I'm really 50-50 on this.
Charge.
On whether I
Let
go.
the rogue thirst take you.
See, I think I can kill your Warwalker and things, but I think then your guy behind murders.
Well, but if you can get in without her heroicing, because as soon as she does, you'll fight last.
Mm-hmm. But I think I can charge like here, and then they don't think like her base.
Yeah, you could just kill the.
She's never going to be able to.
No, you could just kill the Warwalker.
It's a case of do I want to risk a squad of Sanguinary Guard this early? I mean, I'm not risking my Death Company, so yeah, we're going to risk this squad of Sanguinary Guard. So I don't mind rolling a dice. They're just going to move 12.
You're right, DTM, but I tend to play with what I've got, and I haven't really changed away from Hail of Doom.
I think you can get to like there, so we need like a. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe
5. I get a
Something
5
like that.
and then I get +1 as well, so
Yeah.
probably like a 4. So that's a pretty reliable chance.
I forgot to tell you,
Yes.
the Rangers have a bit like your Incursors, an item that if you charge them, they can try and reduce your charge range and mortal wound you.
Okay, cool. I was going to shoot them with the Dreadnought, but that's...
Yeah, that's not a problem. I expected something like that.
Because I actually didn't realise they were going to do mortals to me.
No, sorry, I completely forgot to say that.
It's okay, though. Alright, so this squad of Sanguinary Guard are going to go pretty aggressive. I think my Death Company are maybe actually going to sit for a turn, or they're either going to come in here.
Yeah, I think the Death Company are going to advance. Go that way. Yeah, I think the Death Company are going to advance. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, no. 3, 4, plus 12, 16. So the back guy is there, so 16 inches will bring them all into this terrain. Okay, and that's their model. My priest's just going to hide in this corner. This one's going to move 7. Roland's going to move into the terrain. And then
I mentioned the warp spiders DTM. I've forgotten about the 6-inch for the Sangard, but that's not too much of an issue.
at the end of my turn then, or sorry, the end of my turn, yeah, sure. End of my movement phase, Priest's going to raise a banner there, and Cursor's going to raise a banner there, Cursor's going to raise a banner there, Assault Intercessor's going to raise a banner there. Not often you do that, but why not? Shooting Psychic, actually. Mephiston's going to try and fly. Where's your nearest Psyker?
I think it's behind this building. Probably out of 20. No, it's over here.
Nope. Okay, so trying to fly on a 6. He fails. Don't want to spend a CP to redo it.
There's not a lot that can shoot it in.
No, but
if
I try, then I would need to pay another CP to cast a second power, so I think it's kind of pointless actually. I might live to regret this. I don't want to burn 2 CP though. Okay, he's not going to cast anything else. He is. He's going to smite. On a 5. On a 9, so D3 mortals. 3.
1, 2, 3.
You pulled them all off the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Nice. Okay, then it kind of limits my shooting. The Dreadnought with the Chapter Master rerolls is going to high power into the Avatar.
Okay.
So D6 shots.
Nice.
6. So hitting on 3s, rerolling everything. All hit. Strength 9, so
Test and save.
3s. 5 saves at -5. 3 damage each.
You have halved.
Yeah.
So save on 4s. 2 go through.
Take 4 wounds. He's got 14 total?
He had 14.
Okay, good. That was as good as we could have hoped for.
Yeah.
Alright, other Dreadnought is going to shoot everything he has at your walker. Because I think that's all he can really see.
Now he doesn't have rerolls, does he?
No.
What the hell? What else have you got to shoot?
The Whirlwind.
And which is
here, can shoot 72 inches, so it can hit anything at once, really.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so number of shots on Plasma high power again. 2. Hitting on 3s. Snake Eyes, that's 2 mortals for me. Ouch.
Was it 13 they started?
Yes. Onslaught Cannon. You're toughness 6, right?
I am.
So 5s. 3 saves at -2.
5s. 3.
3 wounds.
2, 3.
Stormbolter. 3 hits. 5 to wound. 1, no EP.
1 and 3. Saves.
And then Rocket Pods D3. 1. 1 and 3. On a 3, yeah, so -2 this time.
5s.
Yeah,
Saves.
okay, so it just takes 3 minutes. That's disappointing. I'd hoped for a little bit more than that. Okay. Whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot your D cannons, I think.
So you shoot one of them because they're two
Yeah.
different units. Yes, I can, because it's not a monster. So I will 1 CP for a laugh to lightning fast give you -1. In fact, I don't need to, because you're going to be shooting over -1 anyway.
I am going to be shooting over -1.
Alright, so I don't need to spend it.
Okay, so it's -1 plus another -1 because I can't see you.
It's 5s.
So it's 5s. 2d6 shots. 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5s.
Still enough.
It's 5.
Up is 5.
So 3s. And it would be -1, but I can't see you, so you can ignore that.
On
So
4s.
On 4s.
1 damage each.
Yeah. How many wounds they got?
5.
5
on 1.
So he's on 1. Oh, look at the whirlwind! He almost killed something. He almost did it. I mean, 4 damage to D cannon. I'm happy with that with the whirlwind.
Were you hitting on 4s because of those wall things? Oh, these.
I was hitting on 5s because I can't see
Yes.
on the wall things. Yes.
Yeah.
The walls in the middle are just dense cover. DTM. I guess if that's that. And then charges. So I'm going to charge both the Howling Banshees and the Warwalker. To the Warwalker, I get +1. So I need a 4. To the Banshees, a 5. Alright, if I don't get a 5, I'm going to be CPing this.
That'll be a CP then.
It will be. Oh, harsh. Harsh. That's not great. That's really not great.
That's probably as good as I could take because my other thing was heroicing with Jane Czar.
Yeah, I would have moved them where you couldn't
Yeah.
have heroicked with her. So this side has gone terribly bad. Okay. I think that's me though. I don't think you've got any morale to take.
Rangers.
Oh yeah, you lost a couple of rangers. 3 rangers.
Yes, which I think is going to be a 5 and 6 would be a fail because they're 7. So one
runs,
gone.
And the last guy
is fine on a 4. That's good because that keeps me the objective. Not that it gets me really.
it gets you 4 points. If you'd
Yeah.
run, you would have got no points.
Yeah. Okay. That was the morale.
Okay, so James just took over 1 year membership on the channel. James, thank you so much for that. It's well appreciated. Alright, so I get CP, you get CP.
Did we get the 2 each for the primary plus? You score 2 victory points if they control at least 1 objective in their opponent's territory.
So I'm getting 2, but
And I got. Oh no, I didn't, did I?
No.
You got 2.
Alright, so I'm getting 2 for primary plus. I am not behind enemy lines yet. I have got 4 banners up, but I don't score them to my command phase, and I've done nothing for Blade of Sanguinius yet. In your turn, you get 4 for primary, because you control 2.
Okay. I forgot to use that. So we'll work on that. Let's keep that one.
Look at Andrew.
Let's keep the saves. Okay. I'll re-roll these 2. No. Okay. Okay, let's do some.
Oh, you usually use your saves last turn in the Avatar.
I should have done, but I forgot.
Alright, I'll try and remind you next time.
Yeah, I kept them specifically for the Avatar and then completely biffed it.
I've
You've
just
got
whiffed this.
a couple of guys behind there.
I've got 4 Assault Intercessors and
the
a Death Company. Kind of put them behind there because I figured you were going to be strong over there, but that was. I figured you were going to be strong after I killed a bunch of your stuff, not just you get to kill me first.
Well, I've got to kill this sanguinary guard, really. So let's have a go at them. How best to do that? So let's move the banshees so that I can't possibly fail the charge. That's always a good thing.
Crackfest 2023.
Yes, that was mentioned the other night.
I have not heard of Crackfest. What is Crackfest?
So they'll be just outside of 1 inch, just for a laugh.
Okay. No margin for error here.
She will move forward to just outside of 1 inch.
Yeah.
Oh, the other side. She could be 2 inches through the wall. Who knows?
That's very true. She could be 2 inches through the wall.
What? I don't think does he know? So still 10 for him.
Oh shit!
What?
I would have made the charge because you're through the wall, or was that not?
No, because you declared against both, so you had to come this side of the wall.
Oh, that gets really janky there, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I think if you'd just declared the Howling Banshees, now you mention it, you probably would have made it. But because that's not within 2, you had to have come through the wall to meet that one.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm glad you mentioned it now.
Someone in chat, so I think I needed a 4 to get in with the Warwalker, and needed a 5 to get into the Banshees, and I rolled
a 3 in the end.
Before the reroll, I rolled a 4, so I would have made it into the Warwalker. So if I could have,
but you wouldn't have made the others because you'd have been.
But
here,
could I have
not
daisy
through.
chained them round? So one guy was through the wall, and then
That's Andrew level jank.
they're
I think.
in engagement range.
I'm putting it now. That's Andrew level jank.
Do you get to reroll that one missed wound? What missed wound? Sorry.
I don't know.
Maybe someone's a little bit behind on the stream. Oh, if he's probably seen that one that I already.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew. What you need to get into both. Yeah. So if I could have made a daisy chain around, so one of my guys was on the other side of the wall, so he would have got that 2 inch fight through. Then it would have been valid. I mean, it's kind of stupid, but yeah.
Oh, not him.
I mean, I guess you have to watch out in tournament because someone could use that against you, and then
that would be, yeah.
Mark says stupid terrain engagement range rule is stupid. TM.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, that would be a good one to make a YouTube video on. Because that's as bad as the one that Innes shared the other night, I think.
Oh, I just thought we forgot the minus. No, it wouldn't have mattered for you because you were full rerolls. The -1 to be shooting through that one.
Yeah.
When you shot, it doesn't matter. Not really important.
I don't think I had any 3s.
Right, so these.
I think it was all 4s, 5s, and 6s.
They're up against the wall, aren't they?
The Incursors are, the Sanguinary Guard aren't.
That's fine, so they'll just...
Yeah, Andrew said it's per models. Yeah, so someone could use that again.
Yeah, that's... like you say, you're right. I think it's because it's still quite fresh and new for us that we're not really aware, maybe. They're going to have to move up against the wall to just get to 24 from your dreadnought.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
So the snipers can see that, so that's all moved. The lone sniper of snipiness. So you've still got 2 guys and you've got nothing behind there now, have you?
No.
How far can your bike move? 16 and then
14.
14 and then charge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Doom's off. Fortune's off, I'll close them up in a minute. Well, saying that, I can see the incursors anyway.
Yes.
Still see them from there. I think I can still see them from there with his snout.
Was the weather hot?
It's been fine. It's been a bit cooler this week. How come, Martin?
The sanguinary guard are outside of the 2 inches, aren't they? Of the wall. So I can't charge through the wall. Is that
You
right?
can charge them through the wall, yeah,
Oh, I
because they're
can?
within 1 inch of the terrain piece.
Oh, right, fine. Well, I'll tell you what, let's. Yeah.
You just can't shoot them.
That's fine, there's other people to shoot, I'm sure. We'll work it out. Too much, but I need to get those with that. So the 2 warlocks will move so that they're just on the objective and they're sacrificial if you need to charge me.
Okay.
The other 2 will be just behind, within 18 of the sanguinary guard. And then he will edge forward to there so we can see your incursor. Okay, that was all that movement. What's Mephiston's save?
2+. Toughness 5. And 5+ feel no pain.
That's about right. So I could get there for a bit of a... He's not really protected, is he? Not within 3 of anything. Could just have a go at him.
I mean, instantly, if you kill him, it instantly denies me 5 points because if you never kill
Yeah,
him.
I'm just kind of thinking that I really ought to have a go.
Well, the WTC ruling is the wobbly model thing, right, Mark? So you just pretend that they are within an inch and you fight, and then you move off, and then you like consolidate after.
Anything else? Do I want to? I mean, I'm not sure if a 9-inch charge is too much at the minute. Okay, I think that is movement phase complete.
Okay.
So other things. Let's have a look around here.
Just check something.
Or actually,
Give me 1 sec.
yep.
I think I can auspex scan these guys if I want.
From those. Okay.
Yeah, just what's their toughness and save?
4 toughness, 3+. I think it is. It might be 3 toughness. Let me check. Because I don't use those very often. Forgot about auspex scan. 3 toughness, 3+ save.
So if you hit on 3s,
Give me 1 second. I'm just seeing if I'm bringing the wraith blades in first.
Sure. So I think I'm not going to do it. I don't think mathematically it's enough. It would be about 7 hits. It would be about 4 wounds. It would be about 2 saves. I think we only kill 1 or 2 guys. It's not worth the 2 CP.
So I've got nothing really around there that can do that. Do you know what? This might be a mistake, but you never know.
Right, so squad of...
That's everything in. And they will...
what are these guys called again, sorry?
Wraith Blades.
Wraith Blades, that's the one.
They'll do some Nephilim data.
Okay.
Which they might fail on. You never know.
Oh,
There's only 5 of them.
Yeah.
But I'll put that down, and we'll remember to roll for that later.
Sure. At the end of the turn, you need a left 5 or less, won't it be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty high chances.
That was movement. Psychic. Let me collect up all those.
Alright, any of your psychers within 24 of me or no?
No, he's still behind the building.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Don't really need to be within range of you.
It's miserable in Scotland, says Mark. It was okay the last couple of days.
Okay, we're going to start with Embolden Horrify.
Okay.
6. Casting a 12.
And you can ignore perils or something?
Unfortunately, Warlocks don't, so it's cast,
Yeah.
and I take Immortal.
Okay. It's the Farseers that can ignore perils.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're what we mainly use. So that's going to be on your Sanguinary Guard. So -2 leadership and fight last.
Oof. Okay. Nasty.
Protect Jinx. Cast on an 8. And we will put that on the Sanguinary Guard. So -1 to their armour.
Okay.
Staying over there, let's cast Doom. Let's CP re-roll that.
Okay.
And we'll try and cast Doom again, which still fails. Typical. And then we'll cast Fortune, which is successful. And we'll put Fortune on the Shining Spears.
Okay.
Over this side, we'll start with Fateful Divergence for the CP. We do get the CP.
Okay.
And then Guide. Meh, okay. Means
Perils?
nothing. No, because he's a Farseer.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's twice I haven't failed. I've not done
Twice you've
well.
perled in the turn.
Yeah, but we're Eldar. We've done it before. Okay. The Doom is disappointing. That was the psychic phase. Still didn't do psychic interrogation, but you're there. I know I could have done on that guy. That's fine. I will get 9 points for the rest of the game, maybe. Right. Shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start over this side. So, oh, did I leave myself within range? Yep. 5 sniper rifles into your dreadnought.
Okay. Good evening, Ginger.
2 hits.
5.
Looking for 6s. Yeah, 2 wounds, normal.
So,
-1, so it's negative
Yep.
for you. 1.
takes wound.
They will then. This is what takes so long for the Eldar. Battle focus an inch. Doesn't quite get them out. Do I want to keep them? Thank you.
Okay.
I will CP re-roll the battle focus. It is a stratagem to do it.
Okay.
One rather than just a CP re-roll. That's a 5 because I do want to keep them. Okay. Next, Dire Avengers into your Sanguinary Guard.
Okay. Like assault 2 or something, or assault
3.
3? Okay.
So it's 21 shots.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s with nothing penalty wise.
What's your strength?
It will be strength 4.
Just one report, yeah.
Yeah, and those 2. 4s. 2, 4, 6 at -2.
Mm-hmm.
2 at -4.
Okay, serious shooting. 6 at -2,
So -1.
so -1, so 3s. One's dead and takes a wound, and then the other 4s, another's dead. Oof.
Well, battle focus. 3 inches.
to see how badly this failed charge comes back to haunt me.
War Walker into them.
Mm-hmm.
2 shuriken cannons. Strength 6. 3 at -1.
2s then, yeah.
Yep, 2 damage each.
All good.
The 5
Banshees?
Banshees with their pistols.
Before, as a sergeant, got 2 blades and a pistol.
Eldar are very good. They can hold. So what happens is you become an aspect warrior and you learn how to use 1 hand. Then you learn how to use 2.
Okay. So 2.
1 at no, because it's straight 4. 1 at -3.
So -2, so 4. Yeah.
Where's Jane? Oh, she's the other side of the building. She can't see you. Okay, so let's do the warp spiders into Mephiston. Number of shots. 8, 10, 15, 19.
Okay. Double hits or?
No, 3s. It's not a flamer. Strength 6.
So 3s. Didn't realise they were quite so high strength.
Oh, that's poor. 2, 4, 6 at -2.
6 at -2, so ignore 1. So 3s. 3 go through, how much damage?
1 each.
So 5s.
Oh,
fine.
nice.
Surprised he's the Lord of Death.
Yeah. Okay, moving across the board. 2D cannons into your dreadnought.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was coming.
Number of shots. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Number of shots. I don't. Do I get any? No, because they can see you directly.
Yeah, if you can draw a millimetre across
Yeah.
without going over the terrain, which you can, yes.
So 4 shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. They all hit. Oh no, 1 misses.
Oh, apparently you do lose your sword. But pistol, but so.
Okay, I didn't
Good to
realise.
Good to know. So 3s
It didn't do anything, I don't think,
No.
anyway. Yeah, strength, lots. So that's 3 saves at -4 and 2 mortal wounds.
So -4, so just 6s. Ouch. So 2. Damage is something nasty, isn't it?
Die 6 plus 2 each, and then the 2 mortal wounds.
6 plus 2.
Die
D6
6 plus 2. So 8, so that's 7
Yeah.
with the -1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, -1 is 11, plus the 2 mortal wounds, 13.
He explodes. I don't remember if it's. I think it's 6 on the Redemptor. Yeah, 6. D3 mortals. Yeah, so the whirlwind's taken.
Wound.
He's taken. They're taken. Yeah, I mean, it's like everything. Whirlwind takes 1. That's what we wanted on the Sandguard, but Sandguard take 1. Bollocks. Can't get the dice out. Assault Intercessors take 2. It's a dead guy.
Yeah, Mark, it's a nightmare, especially when it's not your main army.
And Captain takes 2. 5 up field note. No, he doesn't have a field note. He takes 2. Nasty.
Okay. So, right next to them are the Dire Avengers. I keep losing my tape now.
Here.
Oh, was it mine? Thank you. So we're going to shoot the Incursors. Again, 21 shots. Hitting on 3s. The 6s are auto wounds.
Roll some more 6s, by the way.
And then to wound, 4s, So 2 at -2
Uh-huh.
becomes -1 with cover 0.
Yeah. Take a wound.
And then 9 at -4.
So -2, so 5, 9. Jeez, though. From 1 square to die Avengers.
Yep.
No wonder
That's why
you won
people
this.
in tournaments field 3 units of 10.
I was going to say, no wonder you won this. What is this? 3 more dead. And there's a wound on that squad as well, so just the sergeant left. I'm going to take everybody from... I'm not even going to keep him. So we can't shoot them anymore.
Okay. He's going to shoot the unit.
Shit. I'm going to have to leave one on the objective, my bad. So you can still shoot them.
None of those 2 incursors are injured, are they? So he's not going to kill them. That's good. So the bow, hit on 2s, 3 hits, strength 5. That's 3 mortals.
On what, sorry?
That's from the Farseer on your 2 little.
On my 2 guys here, okay.
So I can't actually see the Sandguard anymore, can I?
You can never see them anyway.
No, sorry, because the incursors. Well, the.
You can see that one, he's still in the terrain.
Okay. But I can't see the unit anymore, which is annoying.
No.
However, I need to read this stratagem. Because I flew over the unit. When did I. Was I supposed to do it? Grenade pack. No, because I forgot to do it. It was in my movement phase. Okay. Right, well, the Swooping Hawks will shoot the remaining incursor.
Sure. I think he's gone.
Well, those are autos. Strength 4, toughness 4. Uh, 11 normal save.
So 11 2-ups. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. See. Yes.
Cool. They will then vanish somewhere. So that's already covered. I'll tell you what, they're going to come back here still because they've still got some work to do. Sorry, battle focus the Farseer. 3 puts him behind the cover. Oh no, he can't see that guy. Oh, that's a pity. Because he could originally see the incursors, but I don't think he can see him anymore.
The one guy that's left, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he'll fire it into him. Maybe might only be within range of the cannon. What range is he? No, because he's not. You're 26, so he can't shoot anyway. However, they will shoot into him since they're closest.
Okay.
So little guns from the non-Exarch. Strength 4. 1 at -1, 2 at -3.
-1, -3.
And then the Exarch. 1 at -1, 1 at -3.
-1, -3. Staying alive.
I think that is all of the shooting.
You're brutalising me.
You've got a lot left to come back with. Charges.
Mm-hmm.
Howling Banshees will charge you, which turns off your Overwatch and can't set defend. Jane Czar will charge you.
Mm-hmm.
This Shining Spears. Is your bike captain a 3-inch or a 6-inch heroic?
3-inch.
They'll charge the Sanguinary Guard.
I'll set to defend. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one that gives me +1 to hit, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that makes much difference though, actually, because you're not making me -1 to hit, are you?
You're -1 to hit them.
So, okay, so because I'm next to my bike captain, I get +1. For set defend, I get +1, so I'll hit you on 2s.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so that's all those charges. So, the Banshees are successful on a 5. Jane Czar is on an 11. You're there, aren't you? Okay. Charge. Shining Spears. I'm not sure what they need, but we'll find out in a moment.
Oh, because the terrain, not much.
Well, they get a 9, so that's more than enough, I'd have thought. I can just touch the terrain, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Are you within 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with that. Point their noses round. And I should be at a 3. Okay. In fact, it would probably be easier to... I don't know. Has to be like that, doesn't it?
They would all need to be with next
Yeah.
to the wall, yeah. You couldn't daisy chain them.
Okay.
So what's going to happen here in terms of interrupting? Both my units are fight last.
So,
Can I pay 2 CP to interrupt or no?
so
Because they're not.
I'm charging, which puts me in that top bracket, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Your fight last, or fight after all my units in...
That they
So let
changed the wording on that fight last of after all the units.
So
It's
Jane's
not-
R is you're not eligible to fight this phase until after all eligible units from my army have done so. That one's just, I don't know if there's any difference in that. This is why I play...
This way you play knights normally.
I'll check DTM.
Someone tell me, counteroffensive, use stratagem when an enemy is fought, select your own unit is eligible to fight next.
You're right, DTM. It's the Banshees that are -1 normal.
Okay, so I don't. We just need to wait a second for someone to chat and tell us.
Okay.
I
Fight last units cannot interrupt, says Mark.
fight last.
Because that would put them on normal, wouldn't it? Because does it only put you up a bracket? Not sure. You can't interrupt if you fight last unless you have fight first.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good to know.
Okay, so let's start.
Guess it makes no difference where you fight. Then.
No, it doesn't really. I'll do Crone Scream, which is 3 mortal wounds. That's over here. I think. Are you within?
3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
So there was a wound on the back guy anyway,
Yeah.
so just take 2 off. Their charges hurt me so bad. They're full charge, eh?
Yes, massively. I'll do the Exarch first.
Mhm.
She's doing 10 attacks at strength 4, -3, 2 damage.
-1 to hit Angry Garden melee.
Okay.
So 4 to 1.
2 at -3,
So 4s. 1.
2 damage. Making sure I'm not messing anything up. These are so 4 to hit then. So this is the rest of the unit.
Mm-hmm.
Again, strength 4. 2, 4, 5 at -4.
And these are how much damage?
1.
-4, so -3, 5s. Nope, it's dead. That'll teach me for trying to make a 4-inch, 5-inch turn 1 charge. Ugh.
Consolidation. So the red one's your banner, isn't it?
I've still got upset guys under here.
Have you? I've got
Control.
obsec guys as well, so I've got 6 obsec.
Okay. And we'll take my banner off, indeed.
She has to go closer there. Okay, over here then. So this is the kind of Hail Mary. I wanted to do some more damage to you, but it didn't really happen. Okay, Shining Spears. So let's do Kane's Lance on a Kane's thingy. It does on a 4+. So I will tell you what it does, since I've never ever got to use it before.
Cool.
Okay. You suffer die 3 mortal wounds because you haven't had enough of that, so that's 2. And you're not eligible to fight this phase until after all other units have done so.
Okay.
But that one can be used each charge.
Okay.
So even if I hadn't got the spell off, you're doubled. Okay, so the normal guys. So -1. On 4s. Strength 6.
3s.
2 at -4, I think. Let me just check, make sure I've got the right weapon. Yep, -4.
5s. Damage.
Stand by. It is laser lance, isn't it? 2 damage each.
Okay.
Patting me down. What's next?
The Exarch. So he gets.
That'd be a miss.
Yeah, so he gets full rerolls because he's got a sword that does the same as your chapter master.
Okay.
He also gets full rerolls to wound. I think it is strength 4, isn't it? +1. Yeah. So that's 5 wounds, 4 mortals.
Okay.
Just make sure that I'm not cheating with anything. I just need to see if it replaces the
5 4 mortals. Sorry. You only get 3 6s, or did you just?
5s and 6s.
Fives
Let me
and
just check.
sixes.
Let me just check to make sure that I'm not doing you out of anything. Reroll, and this is Exile Power. Sorry for the delay.
That's fine.
Shining Spears, an unmodified wound roll of 5+ inflicts a mortal wound in addition.
Okay.
So 5 at -4, and then 4 mortals afterwards.
Okay. You pretty much just wiped that entire squad as well. Jesus. So 3 dies. Okay. That's insane.
Yeah, I forgot you would predict Jinx, so it would have been -1 to your saves, not that it was really relevant. Okay.
Wow. Tough turn.
I don't really want to consolidate into your captain.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
So, end of the turn, I believe. Morale check for your single incursor.
We lost 4 this turn?
Yeah, full unit, wasn't it?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're dead.
And the other guy only lost 1, didn't he? The one that's hiding in the
turn,
building.
Yeah.
So he should be fine. So he can't fail, can he?
No.
Okay, so let's see if I get my Nephilim data. No.
The one thing I like. Gee, no.
Okay, so I get
2 for holding
2
that.
for Hidden Path,
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot the others. I really need to focus on my secondaries.
You're going to get 2 for primary plus as well.
Yeah. However, you should now kill the Banshees and Jane Czar and the Shining Spears in retaliation.
It's going to be a big ask, actually.
Over to you for turn 2, I believe.
I'm going to get 0 points because you've killed me everywhere. I'm going to get a couple of points for banner, so I'll take that as my. I get a command point, and you get a command point.
Do you get your extra?
Yeah, on a 4 up, maybe. Yes.
They are good as long as they charge. When you manage to shoot them or trap them, they become a little bit weedy. The dirty wizard wants to know what just happened.
Bad things happened.
The Shining Spears killed one unit of Sanguinary Guard. The Howling Banshees killed the other one.
Yeah, not being able to interrupt really hurt.
You definitely will.
I mean, Priest will put Mephiston into Assault Doctrine, and Chakramas will put rerolls on
Is it
himself.
a range for his cast, is it? Or is it always just anything?
What, this?
No, so from the priest.
6.
Oh, okay. Oh, and the other one's the chapter rerolls, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's 6 as well.
Yeah.
It's really a case of how heavy I need to commit here.
Reziel, I failed on Nephilim data because I rolled a 6, and I went for spells instead of psychic interrogation, which may be a problem. Mortarion and rerolls. Don't know. I think he might have if he's got maybe a warlord trait or something for Mortarion.
How many wounds does each bike have?
So the little bikes have 2 wounds, the Exarch has 4 wounds.
But they're a single squad, right?
Yes.
Okay. The Avatar's moving 10, you said.
Yep.
Maybe I'll go this way. Get in there. So. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll pepper that. Alright, Dreadnought's going to move 8. My Assault Intercessors are going to pop out. Fiston's going to move 7. He's there. That puts the Avatar about 20 inches away from him. one's going to go 70 here. So you're touching the terrain there, so if I touch the terrain here, I'll be able to shoot you. I think that was very bad. My priest is going to jump 12.
Was he a jump pack priest?
Yeah, and we're going to advance him into the cover.
Is he hiding or is he on the terrain to be seen?
That's a good point. I think he's
Just pointing out the Dire Avengers and D-cannons.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to try and obscure him from the D cannons. And I mean, maybe if you can... We'll try.
Okay.
If you can see him, you can see him.
Yeah. No.
I'm going to shoot that one D cannon for sure, though, with the...
Yeah, there's one with only one wound left.
Yeah, I'm going to try and take it out for sure. My one cursor here is going to move 6.
Is he putting up a banner?
No, he's going to charge your 2 guys behind there.
Oh my god. Okay. Pretty harsh.
We'll see how he does.
Dudes in robes.
And the question now is really, what are the Death Company doing? I'm going to move them... like,
just onto the other side of the wall.
yeah.
Wound, is that wound on them? I think so, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Death Company would, yeah.
And that's your wounds for your...
He's on 10, I think.
Yeah.
Don't leave me any space back here.
There's some... oh no, not for a big unit though.
Not yet, anyway. Next turn. I'm strongest in turn 3 anyway, I guess. Yes, I'm not putting a banner up there, I'm not putting one up there. Okay, Psychic actually. Mephiston is gonna smite.
And I'm actually within range.
Cool. So these guys are 5 away. These guys are like 5.5. So it'll be the Banshees.
Yep.
Come on, a 12. No, but it's a pass.
Let's see if I can deny. 7. Denied.
It's denied. Okay, then I guess Mephiston is going to fly 12 inches.
Go for it.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's not happy. He's not doing Psychic today. Do I want to reroll that?
I've got a second deny.
Yeah, I think it's worth trying to reroll that. I'm on 5 CP still, so.
Okay.
Yeah. On a 7.
All yours.
Right, so we can. 12 inches. Here.
Okay.
Right, shooting. We're going to start with my whirlwind. He's going to shoot the D cannon that's got 1 wound.
Okay. So -1 to 5s.
Yeah. 7.
Nice average.
5s. 1.
Toughness 5, I think you said, wasn't it?
Wounds. Need a save.
Minus
Nothing. So +1 because I can't
3s.
see you.
Saves.
Saved. God damn it. Right, literally the only other guy that's going to see him is my chapter master, so he's going to shoot him with the 4 bolters.
Okay.
I'll hit. Winning on 5s. I'm going to re-roll. I'm not going to re-roll. 2 saves at -1.
So covered by I get cover, so that would give me a
4 up.
yeah. First one. I'll pay a CP.
I was going to say, it could be a valuable CP to keep it alive.
And I will pass both with my Strands of Fate dice.
Oh,
So
okay.
use one on the reroll and then just use the other one.
Okay. Good call, I guess.
You're not shooting the avatar, so...
Mephiston's going to shoot his pistol at the Highland Banshees.
-1 to shoot them.
So 3. Hit, strength 7. Wounds, -3 from a plasma pistol.
5s. Saves.
Okay. The 4 guys in front of them with bolt pistols into the Banshees. 4s. 1 hit. It's not going my way. 1 save, -1.
1 wound.
Kill 1, or do we take on the next search?
Oh no, I'll just kill 1 because the rest is still enough to protect Chainsaw from being shot.
That's really what I was trying to break down, wasn't it? Okay, that's why I was trying to smite them. The Dreadnought then is going to put the high power plasma into this squad. It doesn't need to be high power, it can just be regular power plasma.
So
into
the
that,
plasma into the Warp Spiders.
and everything else into the Banshees.
Okay.
So, Warp Spiders is a squad of 5, so it's going to be 4 shots.
I will... Do I lightning fast them? How many CP have I got at the minute?
Got 4.
Yeah, I'll give you -1 to hit for
Okay.
1 CP. Thank you.
So, 4s. Made no difference.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s. Just 1.
Strength 8, isn't it?
Yeah, -4.
Save on 5s.
No.
1 dead.
So 1 is dead. Okay, Stormbolter into the Banshees. You said they're -1s a hit?
Yeah.
Is that just melee or is that shooting?
No, so the Shining Spears are -1 in range, but the Banshees, it's each time an attack is made against the unit, -1 to attack.
Okay, so 4s. Strength 5, so dice
3s. Yeah, toughness 3.
1 save, -1.
Saves.
And then the onslaught cannon, 4s. And fusion 5, -3. And then the rocket pod's coming after.
On 5s. 3 wounds, so it's just the Exarch left.
Rocket pods is 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, strength 7, so wounding on 2s. 1 more save at -1. 2
One-
damage this time.
1 save. Saves on 5.
Okay, so she's alive just. I think that's okay.
They did their job of protecting their Phoenix Lord.
Yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, then charges. Did so much damage to me last turn, it's ridiculous. This guy is going to charge the wall, so he's barely going to have to move at all.
Yep.
So he'll go like here,
Mhm.
fight you through the wall.
Yep.
I'm going to stay out with 3 inches of you guys behind, so you can't heroically intervene. The captain's going to charge the wall.
There is no point me overwatching.
The Salt Intercessors are going to charge both squads.
Yeah.
Okay, 12. That's what I needed last turn.
Anything you like.
What was the deal with her? She's making what?
So you are going to be fighting last. Or fighting after everything else in my army, I should say.
Everybody.
Everything within engagement range of her.
Okay.
Yeah, and not eligible to fight until after all my units.
And she can only take 3 wounds per phase as well.
Correct.
That's terrific. Alright. The Dreadnought's going to charge both. That's what we needed last turn as well. And then,
Mephi?
yeah, he's going to charge a single die.
Lovely.
Okay, and you have CP for interrupting, so I guess you can interrupt.
Well, I'm
if
making
you
you fight
want.
last anyway. After everything, so
Those, you'll be making the Assault Intercessors and the Dread fight last.
Yep.
Mephiston will fight first because he charged.
correct. Yep.
And over here, so you could interrupt over here or over here.
Yes.
So I think the sensible thing for me to do here would be to fight with my captain first, because balls. I was supposed to roll to heal the captain. That's why the priest jumped over there. Sorry,
Okay,
I'll
fair.
roll that in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
So the captain gets 2 wounds back, so he goes back to full health. Okay, so captain against your jet bikes.
Yep.
So he's -1 to hit, but I'm re-rolling everything because
Not -1 to hit, you're in melee.
Oh, okay. Oh well, -1 to hit because I'm a thunderhammer though.
Okay. Yep.
So 3s, but re-rolling everything.
Which is lucky.
Yeah. And then strength 8, so 2s. I'm going to CP that. So 5 saves at -2.
3 damage each.
Okay. First 2. That's the 2 outer guys done. You said 3 damage each, did you
Yes.
say?
Yeah.
And then on the Exarch 4+.
We'll be surviving on 1 wound.
Yeah.
Nice.
Any CP of yeah, you can survive on 1 wound. I'm okay with that. He doesn't-
You do have CP for a re-roll if you want to.
yeah, I think I might need it over here. Oh, will I? You're going to kill the Banshee without an issue, and you can't. I will re-roll it.
Okay.
No. Okay, he's on 1. Fine. Excuse me. Whilst I. So the first one that you killed, because I've got Fortune on, doesn't die.
Okay. So, you take
So the
some
second one would kill him because he's dead.
wound.
And then I'd elected the.
Just roll it right back if you want. How many?
So 1 got through on
So
the.
3 got through. So
yeah.
the first 2 kill the second one. So 3 feel no pains on the second.
Yeah.
One.
So
He's
he's
dead.
dead. And then
Okay.
the Exarch's alive on full.
Yeah. Sure.
At least I actually saw that before we went too far.
No problem. Andrew is taking the mic with the $1 super chat, but thanks very much, Andrew.
I hope you saw last turn, Andrew.
What did I miss? Apparently I missed something. You fight first when you charge.
Oh, you do a fight first when you charge. So your fight last puts me in the middle bracket.
But mine's a fight after everything.
It
How does
just
that-
it
does
just
that mean
moves you
down?
down 1 bracket. That's why I was trying to figure out if I could interrupt. So it means that.
How does
So
that?
the charging Mephiston's out with anything, so he would get to fight first.
Yes.
Then you could pick.
Mine without it paying to interrupt. Because
Yeah.
I could fight before the intercessors.
Yeah, and then it doesn't actually
Yeah.
make any difference
That's fine.
here because
Yeah, go for it.
the
Yeah.
only difference it would make is if Mephiston wasn't there. So assuming
Yes.
Mephiston kills the Howling Banshee, it shouldn't matter though, right?
Yes, which you will.
I don't know why there should be a big delay. I haven't set any delay unless this is an old screen setting. So Mephiston has 6 attacks, but I put him in Assault Doctrine, so it's 7.
-1 to hit.
So hitting on 3s then.
And, oh, hang on 1 second. I don't think this affects him because he's out of range. No, it's fine. Jane Zard affects attacks.
So should I get 1 less or something?
No, because you're
Oh,
not
'cause
within
he's out.
engagement range of.
Alright, so strength 10 on Mephiston, so winning on 2s.
Yeah.
Not often you get that. 5 saves at -4.
I'm fairly confident that I can't roll 5 5s and above,
Close. Close.
and I haven't used the CP reroll because we didn't need to use it over
Use
there.
it, yeah, so I guess.
So I mean, I really ought to.
Yeah, you should go up to. There you
She's
go.
alive.
You can roll 5 5s. I think I already took that 1 CP off.
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
learned that from Andrew. His dodgy dice. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's big. Because I was about to consolidate into your character and then Angel Sacrifice. That's big. Everything has gone against me this turn. And last turn. Okay.
So for me,
well, I guess I get to fight with my one charging guy over here first.
sorry, yeah, go for it. Oh god, warlocks. Christ.
So hitting on 3s. 3 hits. One of these guys took a mortal, didn't they? Or was that your other one?
No,
That
that's the one on bites.
Alright, so wounding on 2s. 2 saves at -1.
4 plus. Both save.
Miles. Are these dice legit, are they? Seem to roll a lot of 5s and 6s, don't they?
Hail of Doom, specifically from Games Workshop. Okay.
That's why Eldar players are working. Someone loaded the Eldar dice.
So
alright.
Jane Czar will kill the Incursor unit, hopefully.
Okay.
So that's her plan. There's no point really hitting the not at the minute. Okay, so she hits on 2s, and then she's strength. Let's go for the big strikes. So strength 6. Not that it makes much difference. 1 wound. -3 now. Okay. So 1 miss. 3s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 at -3.
-2 5s. Kill 3.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Yep. Just the sergeant left then. Okay, not great.
So it would be, I mean, we can do the other attacks later if you want to carry on here. So you're -1 attacks
On the Dreadnought.
on anyone in engagement range of her.
Alright, well we use the Assault Intercessor. He'll put all his attacks into the Banshee.
Oh, into the Banshee. Okay. Yep.
So 4s. Maybe we'll kill them this time. Maybe not. 3s. 1 save -1. Maybe I should have just hit the other one. Hey!
I can't re-roll it, so she takes a wound.
Right. I mean,
She is still
pointless.
alive.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, she's on 2. Because she had 3 wounds.
The Dreadnought will put 3 attacks on the character and 2 on the Banshee.
Is that with -1 attack?
2 and 2 then.
Okay, on the Banshee first.
No hits.
Okay, and on Jane.
1. 2 to wound. Yeah. Save at -4.
4s.
Hey! You're very good at saving. Oh, it's been a rough turn. Okay, you
My
can fight.
back.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
play
the-
the Warlock or
So
the Banshee.
the Banshee. What's the save on? Do you know what? Sod it. Let's hit Mephiston.
Okay.
6, 8, 10. Is he any minuses to hit?
Nope.
So 3s. Strength 4, so 5s.
5s, yeah.
2 -3, 2 damage.
So 4 ups. Takes 1, 5 ups on the pains. Takes 1 wound.
Okay. The 2 warlocks into your single man. I've never ever attacked with warlocks before. 2 attacks each, hitting on 3s. The Witchblade is strength 3.
2?
They auto wound on 2s. So 2 wounds at minus
Oh, it's going to be you.
1.
Isn't it? Oh no, okay. So
-1, 2 damage.
they're not obsec, are they?
No, they're not.
Right, then it's 1 CP to reroll and I'm trying both. He's living.
Okay. Shining Spear, Exarch into your Capitano.
Yep.
I don't need to move
I don't
these
think you
within
need to
range,
move,
it's fine. So, 3s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I get 4 rerolls. Strength was 4, so 5s.
Yep.
Thankfully. 2 at -3, I said, wasn't it? 2 at -4 and 2 mortals.
Okay, so -4, we're just on a 4 up invuln. reroll 1 for free. Nope. And then 2 mortals.
Yep.
5 up. 1. So how much damage was it?
3 in total, if you failed everything.
Yeah. 4 left. Okay. Leadership. You got any minus leadership?
4.
My 1.
No,
intercessor?
because I haven't got any spells or anything on you. And then I'll do my Howling
So I
Banshee.
lost 3, so I'm good because I kept the sergeant.
Okay, and I lost 4.
For your banshees, yeah. Oh, this is what's going to kill the banshees leadership.
However,
How many?
Jane gives them +2 leadership.
Okay.
So she's 10 leadership, -4, can't fail on the 6, because a 6 would still be a 10.
Well, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to get 2 points again for controlling one on your side of the board.
Yep.
And you don't control that one, unfortunately.
Not anymore, because I've only got 2 obsec bodies on it.
Yeah. So I'm going to get 2 for that, which is very exciting. I'm still not doing behind enemy lines.
Brian says 6 on the sergeant and he runs. Is that right?
6 on the sergeant. Oh, my sergeant.
Yes.
6,
Because you
7, 8.
lost a unit, didn't you?
I lost 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sure. 6 and he runs. Sorry, my bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, so turn 3 then.
Okay.
How many primaries do you have?
1, 2, because you've just taken that one off me.
Yeah, 4 points.
Okay, so I need to Nephilim and I need to
It's
start
like the lowest
interrogation.
scoring game ever. And, oh, you got 4 points for Nephilim.
Uh,
Get a command point. Oh no, you failed.
no,
Nephilim,
not yet.
didn't you?
No, I didn't. Okay, so 1 command point. Right, let's do some movement.
Alright, I'm going into Assault Doctrine.
No, I didn't get. Yes, I did. So I will have got. When do I score that? Is that at the end of the turn or is it at the end of my turn, isn't it? For Hidden Path.
I think it's the end of your turn. It's usually not at the start.
In your. At the end of each of your command phases. So it says here.
Oh, you might score some points because you've got an obsec.
So I control it if there's models with obsec or if I have models more. So I think I score the points because I've got obsec on it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, so let's do some.
How many points is that you get?
Well, that'll be. What turn is it? 3?
Yeah.
3.
Did your big character have -1 to hit as well? Does she?
Jane.
Yeah. Because I think I might have rolled that wrong. Actually, just curious, just so I know for next time.
Yes.
She does. Okay. Okay.
There's.
Then it
I
didn't
wish
bother.
they'd made her almost identical in rules, but there's subtle differences between her and the Banshees. Okay, let's do some movement. So that'd be a 10-inch, 9-inch charge, something like that.
Trying to put them as far.
Yeah, I mean, it was. If I'm honest, it was pretty much a risk to bring them on here because they might not affect something, but it's about scoring the secondaries, I guess. They will attempt to do Nephilim data again.
Okay.
And this, well, let's face it, they are just empty shells, so I can't blame them for failing last time. Other movements. Come over and see you and take that banner down at the same time.
Warp Spider's obsec.
No, but your Sanguinary Priest isn't, is he?
He's the one that's got the aura of obsec.
Oh, he's obsec as well. I'll just kill him instead.
Okay.
It'll be easier. So the captain's in contact. He's in combat. That's not really helping me. He's so I can't really see anything anyway. They can see him. They can see him. It's all over this side. That's all in combat. So they'll be able to see the priest, I think, through the windows from the side.
Okay.
Do you mind if I move him back slightly?
No, not at all.
Thank you. Poke his nose around to see you. These guys. Fly round to here. And the two warlocks are going to fall back.
Okay.
Is that the right thing to do? Yeah.
You can't cast if they fall back, right?
Yeah, it's fine. They're
You couldn't have like smited him? Oh, because you can't see him through the wall.
no, the priest could. Sorry, the Farseer could, but I'm okay with that. I've got plenty to shoot you with now.
Okay.
This is a bit of a quagmire. So if I fall back with the Banshee, because there's a gap, plenty of space for it to get out,
Yeah.
then Mephiston is free to be shot. No, he's not, because you've got
the dreadnought.
the Dreadnought. So I'd need to fall back with both to be able to shoot you. I've got enough to kill the... what's the stats on the priest?
Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not... 2+ save, probably?
2+ in... Well, in cover 1+, I guess.
Okay. Probably ought to just kill him. I've got quite a lot of shooting at him though. So kill him with that. They shoot. They shoot. They can shoot. Okay. That one's within range. They need to shuffle over. Yep. Okay, let's fall back with the Howling Banshee.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah.
D-cannons, are they... When you're shooting the squad, do they count as infantry?
When they shoot, sorry.
When I shot them...
No, they're vehicles.
So they wouldn't... This might have been... They wouldn't have got cover, right? I think we gave them cover.
Not sure. I think did I not fail all of the saves?
The first time, the second time there was a...
I know. I used the auto. I used
was
my
the auto pass. Okay.
Yeah, I used my auto passes on 6s.
But I'm just curious. So the D cannons get cover.
No, because they're vehicles, so they wouldn't do, would they?
Even though, yeah, because the guys.
Because you have to be infantry. No, because they're crew, a bit
they're
like.
just crew. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just checking.
Right. So the Banshee's gonna fall back.
Mhm.
So she's gonna have to fall back.
She's got more than one wound left, doesn't she?
Oh yes. She's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's going to fall back to there. Jane Czar now has to fall back. She will. And I will pay the CP. Is this... Oh, it's a new turn. I will roll these at the same time if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to pay a CP, which allows it to charge after falling back.
Oh, cool.
Do I want to pay 2? How many have I got left?
3.
I'm going to pay the... No, I don't need to. She'll just do the 1. I could make her shoot and charge if I wanted to. 1 is a charge? No, 1 is an advance. We roll those 2. Okay. Okay, let's do some other movementy stuff. That doesn't need to move. They don't need to move, but I'm going to move them up a little bit. Just so that the avatar can get past. They can see through the building at your guys. Okay. So that's 5 inches. Put in, knocking everything. 5 inches we put him to there.
Space to fit through that gap, yeah?
Yeah, 3 inches. So I think it will.
Okay. Just.
Yeah, and then 5 inches we'll put him behind Jane, pretty much. So 5. And then he squeezes in just behind Jane.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's everything.
Okay.
Let's do some psychic. I think I need to do that. That's awkward. That Farseer just behind there is going to do. He's within 24 of. Do I do this?
You want to psychic interrogate?
I was thinking about it, but I can do it here as well.
Okay.
He's gonna. That one over there will. That Farseer will psychic interrogate your Capitano.
Okay. On a 4, is it?
Yeah, it's successful on the 6 because I think they're all really low.
Yeah.
Yay, I did something. How many CP have I got left? Sorry, 2.
3.
In which case I will pay 1 CP to be able to then cast a spell as well as doing a psychic action.
Alright, cool.
And I will do. Let's cast Doom.
Okay, you
I
cast
think I can cast it. I can see
if
I
you
cast
can,
first.
Yeah, sure.
Do I cast Doom or do I? We'll try and cast Doom. I am successful in casting Doom. I will put it on your El Capitano.
Okay.
Okay, the 2 warlocks will use the 3 and a dice roll. 7 successfully cast Embolden Horrify on your El Capitano.
Hold on, the warlocks fell back, did they not?
No, these
Oh,
ones.
these ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
those ones can't do anything. They're the Protect Jinx dudes.
Alright, okay.
So your fight last, -2 leadership, not that it's really relevant.
Okay.
And reroll wounds. Okay, over this side, I will Fateful Divergence to get a CP back
I'm going to try and
on a 7.
deny. Denied.
Okay, and then I will attempt to cast Guide.
Deny.
Denied.
Hey, Mephisto.
Perilous deny. Darn. Okay, so that's all the psychic.
Sure.
Shooting. The Farseer will shoot the one remaining guy.
Cool.
Hit the 2s.
Come on, misses.
1 mortal.
Ah, he's got 1 wound left.
And then he
Shucks.
1 inches back. So they've got nothing to shoot at now, so it's all down to here. The Swooping Hawks will shoot your priest.
Sure.
Toughness 4.
Yep.
4s. Uh, 9. Normal save, so fail on 1s.
Yep. I might CP one of these, let's see. 4 go through. 4 will kill him, so I'm definitely going to CP one of them.
Yeah.
And then 3 feel no pains. Nope. So he's on 1 left.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
9 2-up saves.
Bring them into the middle.
Fail.
Oh jeez.
These. Well, let's do these guys because they can definitely. In fact, let's try the Dire Avengers. Can the Dire Avengers? I don't think they can.
I don't think we
No.
can see him.
So Warp Spiders. 3, 4, 5. Number of shots is 10, 18. Hitting on 3s. Strength 6.
So 3 again.
-2, so 5, 10 at -2.
Oh, he's going to be close. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These will be 3s then. Oh my god, look at all these 1s. I literally roll any more 1s. 5, 6 ups.
Very close.
Ew.
I'll finally take that banner down. So that side's shot to there. The D cannons will go into the dreadnought. Is that over it there? Where am I there? How am I doing?
Yeah, I think so.
Just within. I did move them just enough. Okay, so D cannons, number of shots. They are 2 independent units, but I'm just rolling them together if you're happy with that to make life easier. 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, that was really poor. Strength 12. So that's a wound at -4 and a mortal.
So 6. Saved.
Nice.
Take them all.
Just the 1 mortal. Okay. The War Walker into the single man. Those are wounds. 2 at -3, 2 damage each.
5s. No, it's toast.
The Avatar will throw his axe at the dreadnought.
CP or?
What's
2.
the CP thing? 2 left, is it? Yeah. I'll CP re-roll that. He hits on a 6.
Okay.
Okay, it is strength 12.
So 3.
Okay. So that was really useless. Jane, No. The Dire Avengers into the Dreadnought. If you're happy with that, you should all be able to see him. 3s, and let's see what goes from there. Strength 4, so 5s. It's only 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
7. 4 at -2.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then 7 at -4.
Nice. Jeez, all 4s. Takes a wound, and then 7 at -4, that's just 6s. Takes 5.
I'm running out of
Dire
everything.
Avengers doing like 8 wounds to
Dreadnought.
Dreadnought.
That's the Hail of Doom, though. Right, well, I can't shoot anything more that I can see. So we're into charges. Jane will charge. Oh. How far? Because I can't afford to fail this. Jane is on a. Is that a 3 or a 4? 3. Oh, she only needs to get within an inch, doesn't she?
Yeah, so it'll be 4.
4 inches between them,
Mm-hmm.
and she needs to get within an inch. Is that right?
Yes. I'd say she's just over 4 inches away, so you need a 4.
4. Okay, so she'll charge with fist on.
Solely, or the Dread too?
No, she'll charge with fist on, and hopefully the avatar will do the other one.
Okay.
So into fist on an 8 is fine.
Mm-hmm.
She will clear the way, so she can get to. But do the Death Company have any kind of
Shenanigans? No, you would if you end within 2 inches of the wall. I guess I could.
No, should be out. We'll have to go to there. That's out 2, I would say. And then the avatar into the Dreadnought. 7 should be more than enough.
Yeah.
Okay. They're in combat. I'm not going to give you them just to kill. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything. You've got how many? I keep trying to look on the screen up there. 2. So you've got enough to interrupt. You've
And fight last on both sides. I can't interrupt.
So you fight last on this one.
I'm not fight last with the Dread. So you
No,
can fight the Dread
and
first.
you're not, and you are there. So
Yeah.
I'll avatar into Dread. 7 attacks on 2s. Strength is, these are big shots, 14.
Yeah, so 2s. These are massive for save.
4 hits, -5.
No save. So
Die 6 plus 2 each.
does he explode? No. You're gonna table me, Miles.
He'll consolidate. Okay. Jane. No minuses for Mrs. Son, is it?
No.
All hit. Your toughness 5, is it?
Yeah.
I'm strength 6.
So
4 at -3.
So 4s. Let's see one of these, I guess. How much damage each?
2.
How much he's got left? 6.
That would be 6, wouldn't it?
I think I have to pay 1 CP to reroll one of them, and then
Okay.
I'll take the feel no pains of the rest. Alright, so 4 up. Doesn't look like it. Alright, 5 up, feel no pain. He's got 2 left.
Okay. I know it's actually good. Do you want to do that attack while we're there and then we'll carry on across the board, or do you want to?
I just, can we do it the right order?
Yeah, okay, in which case, Shining Spear.
Because I might spend my last CP.
Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, so he is 6 attacks. Those hits, re-roll the one that missed. And 5s, I think it was to wounds, tough strength 4. So that's 5 wounds and 5 mortals.
5 wounds and 5 mortals?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're killing me here. Alright, I'll activate Armour Indomitus because I have to. So 3 up invulnerable save. I'll reroll 1 for free. So 1 goes through. How much damage is it?
1.
Okay, so 5 mortal saves and then the 1. So I need... already CP and armour save, so I can't do anything about it. I need a lot of 5s. No, he's dead. Is that right? Yeah, he's lost. The fight last everywhere is absolutely killing me. I can't. You're just killing me before I get to fight you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Embolden Horrify. I find is really good.
Filling that 4-inch, 5-inch charge in turn 1.
Yeah, that was a massive.
That hurt me so bad, and then because the Howling Banshees need to be, I need to kill them before they kill me because I can't deal with them.
Methy,
your character here can lose just 3 wounds per phase or something,
and she hasn't taken any damage yet.
She's got 6 total.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put all his attacks into her.
-1 attack for being in engagement range for her, and -1 to hit her.
So 6 attacks because you charged me and it's turn 3. So hitting on 3s. Oh, all hit. Strength 10. So wounding on 2s. Right.
Nice.
5 saves. -4. D3 each.
4+. She takes 3 wounds.
Okay. Right, and we're killing her. Oh, you're right, Chowder Master didn't have feel no pains anyway. Yeah, just the second game with him. Yeah, so he was totally toast. The 5 mortals.
Is that still on?
That's still on Mephisto at the moment. It's going the second it gets to my turn. So yeah, that's really it.
Okay, so there's no morale checks needed. She was supposed to be on there, if I remember, we've knocked it. So, end of the turn. Is we still? What turn are we on? 4? 3.
3. So you get 4.
3.
You're getting 2 points for having primary plus on my side of the board.
Yeah.
Don't see why that was saying 3 before, because you can't get increments of 2.
No.
Oh, unless it gave you a command point by accident. I think that must be
maybe.
So this must be 4. You hidden path. Yeah.
3 for this turn. The retrieve Nephilim data.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, on a 4 for once. So
Okay, so
that's the first one of those, and I did get psychic.
Yeah, I already scored you that. Okay. My turn. I'm getting literally nothing but command point. I think.
Yep.
Oh, I get 1 from my banners.
No. Yes, because you've got the banner at the back.
Got my whole 1 banner. Not getting to the D cannons has absolutely crippled me. They killed both the dreadnoughts without any fire back. And like with your stuff in the middle of the map, there's no. I actually think in turn 3 there's still nowhere for me to drop down. Maybe there's a slight.
Yeah, because I left everything at the back to stop you dropping on the back line.
But the fact that I've had to fight last with both sets of Sangry Guard, no interrupts,
and I charged each one.
Crippled me, absolutely crippled me. I'm going to get 10 points this turn because I'm going to kill your avatar.
Okay. Yes, with because you've got the
I've got my Death Company
coming in.
I do have 1 squad of Sangry Guard coming in, so in the command phase then I got my command point. There's literally nothing else for me to do. I guess my Whirlwind can try and hide here a bit more. I mean the Death Company are going to jump out.
So this is your. Hang on.
This is
turn
turn
3.
three.
Is this really only turn 3?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Both combat phases, I basically didn't get to fight with my Sangre Guard because the fight lasts on both sides of the board. It just crippled me.
You gave us both the CP, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. So I think I've got my one squad to drop down. Nine inches from this guy. 9 inches from this guy. Is that 9?
Yeah.
So I think
that little gap there. You've got 8 of them though, haven't you? Is that right?
it's 7.
Maybe. You
So
might
I don't
get the
think-
squeeze
I-
in.
I don't
but
think I
it'd
can
be
get-
really tight.
I mean, I could get one guy in there and then like conga line them.
Yeah, maybe.
I actually don't even know if I can.
That's what you're looking at.
Right, so like. And you can't stand on this either.
No, I don't think you can fit. You'd have to kill some of them to fit them in.
Yeah, I haven't killed anything basically. I literally haven't killed anything. Yeah, and I don't even think I can come in there.
Well, you can't even come down here because they're. I don't know. You could fit in.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a secondary which requires me to be in your side of the map.
That's probably not going to happen.
I needed to kill that one bike.
Then you'd have had a big gap. Mephiston, I think it was the challenger for the blade, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mephiston's still alive, so we're going to
And
try.
against the Avatar.
And he's got 5 Death Company with him, so he's going to try and do that at least. So it's maybe I should just try and shore up some scoring here, but I don't.
That'll get you 15 points, did you say?
If Mephiston kills him, yeah.
Yeah, great.
But I don't have a good place to get any of these other guys down.
No, I've trapped you into your half, not even half, third.
You killed me with a ridiculously few amount of your units as well. Like it was like, well, I know Howling Banshees absolutely wreck Marines, so that's why I
And
went
the
after
Shining
them
Spears as well.
turn 1. I didn't realise how much damage those Shining Spears that would kill an entire squad of Sanctuary Guard.
It's 120 odd points, 130 points, I think, those Shining Spears.
You know, with -1 to hit and stuff, you expect them to
Yeah.
survive a little bit more. I don't even know where I can put this Sanctuary Guard. Yeah, Mike, you missed me getting absolutely smashed. That's what you missed. Like, there's always one guy. There's always one guy. I mean, I can come down here in my deployment zone, but what am I going to do? Nothing.
The only thing they could do there is definitely make sure the Avatar dies. That gets you the victory points.
I'm actually not worried about killing the Avatar, I don't think.
Are you sure you're only on 13 victory?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, because you've got 15 weight to go. Okay. Yeah, it is low.
But to be fair, you killed 2 squads of Sangre Guard in melee combat in 2 different turns, and I didn't get to fight with either of them, which is huge. I guess that's my mistake. But when you when you fail a 4-inch charge,
Yeah, I mean that
5-inch
was
with a
absolutely
reroll.
crippling for you.
Yeah. Is that literally the only place I can't come down anywhere else? I mean, next to the whirlwind, but it's kind of.
You've pretty much just got here, this back line.
Yeah. I needed to get to the D cannons, but in most games I feel like this was the right play, putting a unit of Sanguinary Guard behind the cover. I would have got to the D cannons on turn 3 if I would have been allowed to
If I hadn't
fight.
charged them, you would definitely have massacred that middle.
Yeah. Both those guys are in combat. Alright. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible having to put them down here. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Completely boned. Let's start then, I guess. Oh, do you know what we should actually do? We should have the whirlwind stick its nose out.
Yep.
So it can
See direct.
See your D cannon. Or do you know what? We can just push it into the cover, I guess. It makes no difference. So I can see.
Well, you get the -1 probably. If you were around the side, you wouldn't.
And
Or would you?
oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's the only benefit.
Alright, so we'll
You got
push it
plenty of
in.
range.
Yeah, okay. 2d6 shots against the 1D cannon that's left on 1 wound.
Yep.
10 shots. Look at my whirlwind's going to have done the most killing this game. 3, 6. 3, 6. 3. Oh, now the dice are with me with a fucking whirlwind. Toughness 5, is it? 3. 2, 4, 6 saves, please. No AP.
No AP, so on 4s. It's dead.
Need to do that way.
Yeah, so that's the inner one dead, so that's the one on 1 wound.
Alright, we'll put 2. I think 2 Sanguinary Guard can see over at this squad. Maybe even 3.
Yeah.
Let's say 2.
Okay.
No, I think 3. Alright, the 3 will shoot at that squad and 2 will shoot at him.
Okay.
So
Shooting the warp spiders is fine, and -1 to shoot the Hound Banshee.
Alright, so shooting the warp spiders.
How many ones?
5. And take a wound, -1.
I think
That's a save.
on a -1, I think that's a save for the warp spider. Warp spider. Yeah, so a 3 plus 4 is good.
Okay, and then on the other guy, 4s. 1 hit. Take another save on the 1 Banshee. -1 again.
Oh, I think she is, -1.
Yeah.
So she's got 1 wound left.
She does indeed have 1 wound left. Alright, the Death Company are going to shoot their bolt pistol at her and throw a crack grenade at her.
At the Hound Banshee?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bolt pistol, misses, crack grenade, hits, wounds, -1.
5s. That's
D3, so she's
yeah,
finally
she's
dead.
dead.
Okay. I mean, psychic phase then. Mephiston is going to is the Avatar in combat with him?
Yeah, because they're consolidated into you.
Okay. He's going to smite the other woman that's right next to him. Nope. Oh, 5 as a smite, yeah.
Denied on the 10.
Okay. And then he's going to cast Unleash Rage on the Death Company. and a 9.
Could you really do with that 10? No, it's cast.
Okay, so that's something.
Is that extra?
6s are bursting.
Oh, okay. Yes, very good.
It's needed because I'm -1 to hit at the moment. Alright, then charges. This squad of Sangry Guard are going to charge.
The distance 9.
Warp spiders, yeah.
I am going to flee 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll put me at 15. So you wouldn't be able to charge them.
You got to pay for that, or you can just.
No, that's just what they do. They can't stand and shoot or anything, though. So let's go 6 to the other edge of there.
Okay. Death Company are going to charge both the character and
The avatar.
avatar.
Yeah, go for it.
Put that there.
He did the shooting, Mike. He killed my Banshee Exarch and one of the D-cannons.
Oh, sorry. I can also shoot Mephiston's pistol in combat. I'll just shoot it at your the character that.
Yep.
Not the avatar. Misses. Okay. Right. Close combat then.
So everything there is fight after me.
Except I charged. So that puts me in the fight bracket. So you can fight with your. You can fight with one thing first.
So she. This is why I don't like these rules. But so I'll tell you the wording. Subtract 1 from the attacks, characteristics of models in that unit, and that enemy unit is not eligible to fight this phase until after all eligible units from my army have done so.
Yeah, so it pushes me down one phase.
Okay.
So you can fight with either of yours? No.
So
I charge, so we go into so you get to pick one and then I can fight. That's how it works.
Yeah, okay. So I will pick the avatar hitting Mephiston then.
Okay.
I think that's the way to, well, you've got 20 attacks, because if I kill Mephiston, you don't get any victory points.
I can still get victory points if I kill you in melee. I just can't get the full 15.
How many did you get if you...
So if the avatar dies, it's 5. If you die in melee, it's 10. If you die from Mephiston, it's
15. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I guess in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have...
You've got 2 wounds left, haven't you?
On Mephiston, yes.
Yeah, I could fight with Jane then. Then you'd fight with the... So if I fight with Jane, you fight with the Death Company?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you would fight with your avatar.
Okay. Let's try and kill you with Jane, I think, is the way forward. So hit Mephiston, because Mephiston hits hard. 4 hits. Strength 6, so 3s.
Yeah.
3 at -3, I think it is.
It's him that rerolls all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, minus what, sorry?
3 at -3.
3 at -3.
So on your 4 plus?
4 ups. 2 go through damage on each.
2.
So it's like spend a CP and maybe live, or spend 2 CP and fight on death. I'm not gonna win. I think it's impossible for me to win, so I think trying to keep Mephiston alive with 4 is clutching. So I think
Possibly DTM, possibly. But this is denying 5 victory points if I kill Mephiston.
Yeah. Thing is, if you tried to attack the Death Company, I would have probably Angel Sacrificed. You would have had to attack Mephiston, and then. Alright, so we need
4 5 pluses?
3 5 pluses to
Okay.
get 1 wound.
No.
No. Alright, do I want to spend 2 CP and fight on death? I guess probably, because I don't know what else I would be spending my CP on at this point. Okay, so I forget the fight on death rules. Is that at the end of the phase? Or is it just... from your army, do not remove that model from plate. It can fight after the attacking model's unit has finished making attacks after resolving destroyed model attacks.
So you fight now.
Then remove. Does that, if I do that, does that prevent me fighting with the Death Company? Like,
no, because you haven't activated them. So if you killed the Avatar, they'd activate, move in on Jane, and then hit it.
sure, but that would let me fight twice in a row, which I don't know how that works. So maybe I can't even do that. Because hold on, the Avatar didn't charge.
No, but Jane is the one that's making you
She's
lose attacks and fight after everything.
Mephiston can't kill the Avatar in one turn. It's I think it's statistically improbable. But if I do, if I feel like if I if I fight on death, then that's one of my that's like me choosing a unit to fight. So then I can't choose the Death Companies who get to fight with Avatar first, which is a huge problem for me. But I don't know, that hasn't really come up.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one.
Someone in chat.
Yes.
Someone says you will still fight next.
It's still here. Depends though, because if that counts as you choose an eligible unit to fight with, does that count as that? That's where the question is, I think. In the alternation sequence.
Yeah. The card says, use the stratagem in the fight phase. Do not remove this model from plate. It can fight after the attacking unit has finished making attacks. After resolving the destroyed model's attacks, it is then removed.
Don't know.
So it doesn't statistically say.
Need DTM to come up with an answer.
I believe you still get to fight with the Death Company after using Fight on Death.
Yeah.
So 2 people said you would fight.
Yeah,
next.
go for it. It doesn't. I don't mind.
Okay. I mean, if it's wrong. God, there's so many interactions in this game. I can see why you're good on your Eldar though. Holy shit, you're destroying me here. All right, Mephiston. He's gonna he can't kill the Avatar. So I feel like I should just kill your other character, kill the Avatar with the Death Company, then I don't have to mess around splitting attacks.
Okay. And
then that should make it easy. So the Death.
So -1 attack for Mephiston.
Yeah.
And -1 to hit.
And he didn't charge.
No.
So he's on 4 attacks. Alright. I still get to activate.
Yeah.
So 3s. 3 hits. 2s.
4, yeah.
3 saves at -4. D3 each. Then Mephiston is gone.
First one is a save.
Cool.
The next 2 are also saves. Using my...
You've had them when you've needed them, haven't you?
I normally say those and hits are what I'm always after.
Yeah.
So she lives. So she's making the Death Company -1 attack each. And
that's horrific.
That's it.
So she's making them -1 attack each. So 4, 6, 12. I feel like I have to put all of them into the Avatar then. So all the Thunder Hammers into the Avatar, and then the Chain Swords into this girl that just doesn't die.
Okay.
So Thunder Hammers, 6s are bursting.
Nice. Plenty of that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back in.
Nice.
That was handy. And strength 8 with +1.
Toughness 8.
So 3s. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at -3. 3 damage each, so it'll be 2 damage each.
9, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. 4s.
Statistically, you should die.
2 damage
And
each.
You've saved all of them, haven't you?
4 damage.
Your saves have been so good tonight, man. I mean, it's been a rough game anyway, but wow.
Down to 6.
Chain swords on that one.
-1 to hit.
Oh.
if you're attacking Jane's R.
Yeah, 1 hit. Wounds.
She saves. Any minors?
-2.
I think she's a 2+. She's a 2+, so 4's good. Okay. This is the only thing. So Avatar hitting back.
Yeah.
Middle bracket, so 6 attacks. Let's do. Have they got any feel the pain?
6 up.
But that would be. There are 3+, aren't they? So that would be. They get a 4 save. Let's hit big hits. Hit on 2s. Wound on 2s. 2. Christ. -5.
No save. Damage.
Die 6 + 2. Do you really want to roll the Feel No Pains? Feel free.
Yeah, sure.
8 on one, 3 on the other.
I'll try the 3.
Well,
That's good.
there you go. Just the 1 dice.
Yeah, because I mean, normally what's going to happen here is I charge you, so I get to fight before you fight.
Yep.
And on Blood Angels, and I kill a shitload of stuff. But you make me fight last there. You cast your psychic power over here to make me fight last here, and what actually means that I do literal.
Yeah.
My units just get wiped.
Yeah.
And because I guess your saves have been on point.
Yeah. The Avatar halves damage, so he only took 4 from the 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the worst scoring game of my life. I get nothing.
No primary plus either.
No. Oh well, it's a learning experience. You're gonna have to come back, and we're gonna have to do you over.
Okay.
I think we can talk this out unless you.
Yeah. Do you want to just talk it out with the time? Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've won by a long shot. You're gonna take 1, 2, 3 for.
I've got 4 of no. So yeah, max 12 points for primary, plus the 2 for primary plus.
Yeah, plus 2 from primary plus. You would do data somewhere, surely.
So.
This squad of guys could
Yeah,
just
they can
move
because
6
they
inches over
can.
there.
Yeah, they can move over there, and they'll do an automatic Nephilim for 4.
Yeah.
I've gone and killed all your characters, so no psychic, and I'll get the 5 points for having an obsec on my hidden path.
Yeah, and because you make me fight last, these 2 guys will literally kill the Death Company, and there's nothing
Yes.
they can do about
Yeah.
that. You can probably do some chip damage to the Sangre
I've got
Guard.
a D cannon to hit them with, and some other stuff, and probably some. I could probably bring out my casters and do some.
I was gonna say,
Maybe
you've
get
got
within
your Walker,
smite.
you've
Walker, Dire Avengers,
got
them,
Warp
sniper,
Spiders.
then
I mean,
some
if-
more snipers, D cannon, and the bikes can come over.
I was going to say, if they survive, it's like 1 model left.
Yeah,
I just
that's
take
too far.
6 of them off. You happy with me taking 6
Yeah,
off?
yeah,
You want me
that's
to
fine.
remove 7?
No, I don't think it matters.
It's going to make no difference.
I mean, they could start wandering over, but
Yeah,
then
one
I don't know if
wander
they're.
Wander over, you'll take my
I think
banner off.
they would get to there, which is then a. No, they
10
can't.
inch charge?
They can't charge.
Yeah.
No, because they are 18
they
inches away. They only move 5. So
Alright, well they
that would be a
shift
13.
5, so they can get.
Yeah.
Alright.
And even with an advance, they're not going to get within.
Okay, but they're going to get in. Alright,
Yeah.
so that would be turn 4. In my turn 4, there's nothing I can do. I can continue to hold 1.
Oh yeah, because that's turn. This is turn 4, isn't it? I mean, obviously, I can bring him down to start pipping away at you and stuff, but the smites from those guys.
Yeah, so in turn 4, I would score nothing again.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, maybe I would hold my 1 banner.
I mean, I could probably advance onto it, but yeah, I mean, I'd only need a 1 to advance onto it, so they could get onto
Sorry,
it.
I'm just finishing.
Yeah.
So,
sorry, turn 4.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you
turn
get the
4, my
point back.
turn, I just get 1 banner. That's
Yeah.
it. Turn 5 on your turn, then you would get 12 again for primary.
14.
You're also going to get.
So I'd end up on that like that to take your banner down. I mean, you might shoot some of them and kill some of them anyway.
I can't. The whirlwind doesn't kill them.
And then you would
You would be able to do. Can you?
you wouldn't get your CP, and I'd get
Do you know what? In turn 4, if you'd moved those guys forward, you could have had them over here to try and Nephilim.
Yeah.
Opposite,
Oh yes, because I forgot it was turn 5. Yeah. So I could have just hunkered forwards. And they can shoot.
Offset.
They can shoot and action because they're direct ranges.
You get 5 more for hidden path, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the end of the game, you control the 2 on my side, so that's 4 points. To put your primary plus up to 10. So you need to actually fight the whirlwind. If those 5 guys kill the whirlwind, well, actually, you don't need to fight. You just have to make the charge roll, because then you would have 5 guys on the objective. You hold it at the end of the game, you get 4 more points.
Yeah, they made it.
You made it, sure. Okay. Did you get any points for killing the whirlwind? No. So it's 86 to 14.
Lovely. I'll do this. I mean, I've had COVID. So it's.
Thank
I
you
still
very
got
much.
young kids. I mean, it's still going around.
No,
you know.
no problem at all.
Yeah, well played. Holy shit.
I think it would have been a different game if you hadn't have double failed your charge.
Well, I mean, that would have given me strength on one side, I guess. But I didn't realise just how damn hard. How Eldar making everything straight last.
Chris, I was using Embolden Horrify, which I can cast out on anything, and Jane Czar, everything in engagement range with her makes you fight last, and the Banshees, when they charged, made the Sanguinary Guard fight last, and the in fact I forgot even to move the bloody Shining Spear, forgot about him, and the Shining Spear Exarch was using Kane's Lance, so when he charged he managed to get off the fight last as well.
Yeah, so you've got 3 fight lasts, and I've got kind of a counter to that, but I mean, it all swung on. I can't. I had to make that turn 1 charge, and I think I had to open up that character over there to be able to be shot and smited.
Yeah.
And I mean, my smites were terrible, and there was a few. You had some really big saves, but I mean, it goes both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I had to get to the D cannons, and I couldn't get to them. It was like a capitual failure. This map, I don't. Yeah, I mean, this was the terrain. The D cannons hiding in the middle like that. I also made a huge cock up in turn 1 where I had 36 inches on your avatar, so I could have stayed 36 inches. I should have maxed my distance from him.
Yeah.
Whereas I moved forward, and then I moved into the D cannon range. You just one shot my dreadnought.
Yeah, you moved in, and yeah, that was it. It was.
You think that you are safe because they're -1 to hit, but
yeah, it
doesn't matter
because they do so much damage. They still do a lot of work.
But yeah. Against any other army, you fight over here, and then I go fuck it. I'm paying my 2 CP. I'm fighting with the Sanguinary Guard over here, and I'm.
But because I was fight lasting you on both sides,
I couldn't deal with it. Well played. Is that what you used to win the RTT?
No, I didn't actually use Embolden Horrify. I just used the, and in fact, I didn't even use Jane Czar.
Okay.
I had the Wraith Lord with Dreadnought Styly. So I had slightly less fight last. It's something I've emigrated to a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's really good. You'd have liked to have 5 Inceptors. I just think I didn't have an answer for the fight last. Really didn't have an answer for it. I'm racking my head at what I could have done different to get. Well, I mean, let's assume if I'd made that charge in turn 1,
I killed
the Howling Banshees
and the Warwalker. Jane Czar, I was hoping to get Jane Czar to heroic in because I think there was enough of a gap between the 2 units.
Yeah.
So at least you'd have fought last, which means the Banshees would have maybe killed some, plus Jane Czar killing some. So I don't think it would have been. I don't know if you'd have killed everything.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been up to my positioning to get that right. I think I'd probably spread myself too thin as well. If I'd known you had 3 fight lasts, well, I'll know for next time, but it's funny because I play Kev all the time and I stomp over his Eldar and I keep telling them, like, bring a really strong list, Kev. So I don't know how, like, he doesn't do any of the shenanigans.
The problem is they fall over to a stiff breeze, so you have to attack.
But I don't really do that much shooting. I guess that's why I'm so saying.
I must admit, I was probably more scared of your whirlwind because I was expecting your whirlwind to be able to delete the swooping hawks or shoot the dire avengers because I can't hide from it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't. The swooping hawks actually did. Like, Andrew was really scared of the swooping hawks. They did nothing. I mean,
no,
because
they don't, and it's like Baharoth. Baharoth is amazing. He jumps around all over the board and he shoots stuff and he does kill stuff and he can charge. And then the janky thing with him is he can charge you, he can attack you, and then in his consolidation he disappears out of combat. So you can never kind of trap him down. But he doesn't really do anything effective. Whereas Janzar stops things around her and actually does something useful.
I think it was my first time taking Blade of Sanguinius, and I did pick the Avatar sort of for a bit of fun, but I think that I don't like objectives. I don't like secondaries like that where I feel forced to do something. I don't think it made much difference in the long run. But yeah, no, well played, Miles. Yeah, absolutely destroyed me. Like, will you come back for a rematch?
You'll be prepared this time.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I'll deal with it, but I'll think of something. I actually don't think I'm making too many changes to my list.
I don't think you need to. It's strong. It's got everything it needs. I mean, removing my invulns is definitely something worth considering because that's what I'm making. You know, pretty much everything that I was fielding has an invuln, either 4+ or 5+. And I think you were unlucky to not kill a couple of things. You know, you were unlucky to not kill the D-cannon first time round, and the War Walker probably should have died. There was all those little things that, because
there's quite a few CP saves that were like big as well. Like, yeah, I don't know if it was. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess if you Sanguine Guard need to fight, I guess. Oh, he's back, our chatbot. I thought that I changed that so he couldn't come back. But well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something. How not to play against Eldar. And we'll be back on Friday for some sort of tactics video, I'm sure. So stay tuned for that. If you did enjoy the game, hit the like button, and yeah, we'll get Miles back to school me again at some point. I'm lost for words. I don't know how I slow play further. I guess maybe it's hard to slow play when there's 2 D-cannons just hiding, you know. But it's what it is. All right, enjoy the game.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thanks again, Miles.